And Coach, as we're trying to work this, hopefully it's still
Yes, sir. Magoffin County almost breaks away right out of the gate here on a short kick. I'm trying to get – I'm no Darryl McCoy, ladies and gentlemen, on the camera. Trying to get that view just right for you guys. Magoffin County right on right on the 50-yard line, ladies and gentlemen. Again, Darryl McCoy's talked about it. He said, you're talking about 3 of the best junior high players possibly in the state playing for Magoffin County. Blue chippers, no doubt about it. I'm excited here. Here we go. Starting out in the shotgun. Trying to turn the corner, Darryl.
Yeah, and that's what they got to do. Magoffin County's going to have to get out to the edges if they're going to beat Belfry. And, that's Belfry's key. Bruce Waters' keys to the game is you've got to stop Magoffin County from getting to the edges.
Well, Darryl, you've talked about it. Can they win the battle in the trenches?
Yeah.
And Belfry may have that advantage. So you want to turn that corner.
Guys, let us know if this stream, if it's messing up, because we're here watching it and we can't tell at home, but let us know if it's any better.
Breaking the huddle here, staying in the shotgun formation. Got one wide out on your right side. High.
There's a fumble on the field, Coach, and big loss there.
Yeah, negative yardage, no doubt about it. Center misjudged where the quarterback was. Magoffin County now in a hole here, once at the 50-yard line.
Guys, please let us know. Give us the thumbs up if the stream is any better, if it's freezing on you or what. There they go. We got all kinds of hearts, Coach, so I think we're good and ready.
Darryl McCoy back on the camera, folks. Here we go. Again in that shotgun.
Yeah, and this is Peck back there in the backfield. Dropping back, rolling to his right. He's got heat on him. Just overthrew it. Great job there getting pressure on the QB by the Belfry D-line.
He had heat on him, but he had a man. He was a little hard on that target, took him a little far on it.
Okay, they're saying good to go now. Guys, make sure if you go to buy you a building, go to Southside Buildings and Carports. Coach, they got man cave, she shed, utility buildings, and more. That's Southside Buildings and Carports. This here is Magoffin, and that is Belfry. So, Coach, they're coming out again. In that spread formation, 3 receivers to the bottom side of the field. Peck drops back, airs it out.
He's got him one.
Yes, he does. He hauled it in, Coach. Down the sideline. First down, Hornets.
Hanging on to it. Bobble City, but focused and dialed in, Darryl.
How about that? You see this coaching staff fired up for Magoffin County, and why not?
Absolutely.
Huge play for the Hornets.
Big time play, big game. Move those chains.
Guys, we see Pike County Attorney, Coach. We was just talking about him, QB1 for that first state title. Paul Howard Jr. in the house.
One of the very best. I've heard the stories from you, Darryl, and David Jones, just how great he was.
He run that system to perfection, and there's no bigger Belfry fan than him.
One of the true good guys in Pike County.
Yeah, remember that election time, folks.
Absolutely.
The said, let's go Dagan Cottle. We got Libby Howard Peck says, come on, Mason Peck. Now, Mason Peck is the nephew of Jesse Peck, the coach of Johnson Central.
Let's see if Magoffin County stays in that shotgun. It's worked for them.
Yeah.
Well, they've had open receivers, but they finally connected here.
There you go, shot another bobbled snap, Peck. I'll tell you right now, they're having a lot of issues connecting. The quarterback and center ain't on the same page, Coach.
No, not at all. I was going to ask you, Darryl, could that possibly be a little bit of the nerves early on?
It could be. Belfry is known for getting pressure on QBs, and right now they're doing it quite well. We got Bill and Karen Blevins watching and listening. Appreciate that, guys. Hit that like and share button. Get these numbers up for these kids. Coach Ware, you got over 200 people watching.
They're tuning in from Paducah to Pikeville and all points in between.
That's it. We know there are a lot of Hazard folks tuning in, too, waiting to see who will play them next week. There you go, Peck dropping back. He's got a lot of time, Coach. He's looking to run, though. He splits the defense. Great run by Peck there.
Got a flag on the play.
That's normally a holding, Coach, when it's in that area.
Might be coming back, Darryl.
So, Magoffin County, you're going to back them up here, Coach.
Those 2 hard snaps early on.
April Moore says, let's go, Perry. The Perry ain't playing April, unless you're saying there's a Perry kid out here. But this is Belfry versus Magoffin County, live on the D&D Sports Network. Kevin Keathley, Darryl McCoy on the call. You're watching the Mountain's #1 source for sporting news, the D&D Sports Network. Coach, they're coming out again, 2 receivers on each side. Trying to see, that's Reisner in motion. That's Wireman.
Nowhere to go, Darryl.
No, and listen, you're not going to run on the interior of this Belfry D-line.
You talked about that. You said, listen, they're not going to get anything most likely in the trenches. They got to hit those corners, hit the outside if they want to make big gains, especially in the running game.
I seen Pikeville. They tried it time and time again and got nothing. And I've seen some good teams shut down, good running backs shut down by this Belfry D-line. I just don't see as good as this Magoffin team is. If there's any of them can do it, it's this squad, but I don't see it happening.
All right.
Now, ones to keep an eye on, Coach. Aiden Montgomery, number 3. Also, Colton Reisner, number 11. And number 88, Blake Wireman. Those are the skilled position players you want to keep an eye on for this Hornet squad. See trips to the bottom of your screen. Peck dropping back. There he is, Coach. He's tucking it and running. Peck.
Making something out of nothing, Darryl McCoy.
Hey, I like this kid, Coach. How about that? He lowered the boom on that DB and leveled him, but, good job stopping it.
Yeah, it was coming. The heat was coming.
At the point of attack there, he didn't get anything above it. Good job by the DB, but, I like a quarterback. They ain't afraid to take a hit.
Yeah, we talked about that last night. Really, you want to listen, he's lowering the boom.
Jackie Queen says, great coverage as always. Jackie Queen was one who knew a little bit about making big plays on this field, Coach. One of the biggest playmakers that you'll ever find. His speed was unreal. You didn't see that kind of speed back in the 90s.
Staying in the shotgun. 2 wideouts on both sides, Darryl.
Yep. Uh-oh. They're bringing the pressure.
Oh. Hey, listen. Off target. And, man, he zipped that one.
Yeah, that's going to bring the punting team out. Dagan Rash says that QB looks like Seth Kahn out there. Seth Kahn used to run all over defenses. You're right there, Dagan. The Dagan Rash, a former Belfry great, played Division I football. Darryl Castle says this is a toss-up game. I agree. The Aaron Davis says thank you guys for allowing us to watch this game. And got everybody tuning in, Coach, as Magoffin County set to punt early on. And no, a little trickery there, and it did not work.
Yeah.
Yeah, the fans wanted a flag.
They wanted one, didn't they, Darryl McCoy? They're not going to get it.
Can I be honest with you? You're not getting that call here, Coach. This is that's one thing Belfry does got is a good home field advantage.
Yeah, Magoffin fans not happy.
Belfry hands it off, and that's Jamison Chafin. He's going to pick up about 7 on the play.
Nice run up the middle. The fans still kind of chirping, Darryl. They're on the outside.
Yeah, they're not happy with that. This quarterback for Belfry, he is a very good quarterback. He's he's more than just a game manager. You know, at Belfry, you know, the QBs don't get a lot of limelight. This is running back you. But Gabe Varney, if he has to make the play, he can make the play, as we seen last week against Pikeville.
Absolutely.
You hand off. Whoa, big hit, Coach. Busting through that line was Blake Wireman, and he swallowed Jamison Chafin up.
That's exactly what I was going to say. He busted right through the line. Nowhere to go. Now, here's my question, Darryl McCoy, being the Pond Creek guru that you are. Is the junior high running the same system as Coach Haywood on the high school level? Is it
no, they pass the ball a little bit more. It's not completely different, but there's a lot of difference. Nice run there, Coach. That was number 22 on the carry.
Absolutely nice run. That was Mr. Michael Maynard.
Now we see somebody says all they see is a black screen, Justin. Let us know if everybody else is seeing it. Give us thumbs up if you guys are seeing it well. Billy Chambers watching from West Union, Ohio. And
Belfry so far. Nice job by Magoffin County, shutting it down early.
Yeah, the fullback.
No room to.
He picked up maybe an inch there, Coach, not much more.
No room to operate.
There you go. Bill Begley says all good in Hazard. Appreciate that, guys. If you are in Hazard, make sure you shop for your insurance at Derek Bowling at Kentucky Farm Bureau. Also want to thank Kemper Furniture, Kentucky Mountain Health Alliance, Quantum Health, East Kentucky Chiropractic, and Little Flower Clinic. Go, Coach, put a man in motion.
Yeah, nice job.
I couldn't see. Was that number 21 or 23 on the carry?
Yeah, not sure, but that's Mason Peck with the tackle. Doing a nice job.
Number 23, that will be Jordan Huffman on the carry there for the Pirates. Gabe Varney brings the play out to the huddle.
I'll tell you who I became a fan of early is Mr. Peyton Lewis from Magoffin, number 99.
He's one, Coach. If you pay close attention, he's going to make some big plays. That will end the first quarter. We are tied 0-0. We'll be right back with more action here live from the Kentucky State Middle School Playoffs on the D&D Sports Network.
If you're looking for a great selection and a great experience for your next Harley-Davidson, come on down to Mountain State Harley-Davidson here in Del Barton, West Virginia.
We have new 2023 models in stock and ready for delivery. Special financing available.
Or choose pre-owned with one of the largest inventories in the tri-state area with great low prices.
Visit our showroom filled with licensed Harley-Davidson apparel and more.
Don't write that check until you check with us, Mountain State Harley-Davidson, 61 Priest Bottom Road, or visit us online at mountainstatehd.com.
Looking for a great selection, great prices, and a great experience on your next ATV, motorcycle, or side-by-side? Come check out Kiefer's Kawasaki.
Our number one goal is to offer you the best power sport experience at a great price.
Like this new 23 Kawasaki Teryx 4 for only $17,999. Before you write that check, check with us. And remember, your adventure starts here at Kiefer Kawasaki. Route 44 South, Jerry West Highway in Logan, or visit KiefersPowersports.net.
Back here at the historic Vipperman Stadium in Death Valley, a.k.a. Pond Creek, Kentucky. Kevin Keathley, Darryl McCoy on the call. You're watching the Kentucky State Middle School Playoffs on the D&D Sports Network. Belfry versus Magoffin. There you go, Coach. Again, Huffman down. Touchdown, Pirates.
Absolutely turned the afterburners on Darryl McCoy.
Yes, he did. Great run there by Huffman, and caught Magoffin County's defense off guard there. That they thought the run was coming up the middle, but Huffman, and that was almost the same play they run before the first quarter ended there.
Yeah, Belfry getting what they want on the ground.
Jordan Huffman with a nice 31-yard TD run to put the Pirates on the board first here.
Ground attack, ground game looking really strong for Belfry here in the first half. Going for a two-point conversion here. We got a false start, Darryl McCoy. Going to put them back a little bit. I'm guessing they're still going to go for two here.
Yeah, they You're not going to see Belfry kick it much.
No.
You know, and so I fully expect them to go for 2 here, and let's see. They like that fader out to the corner of the end zone. I expect them to run it, but they do pass it. Look for a fader out. They pitch it back.
Pitch back. And
lost
his footing.
Yeah, got tripped up, Coach. That was number 1 on the carry. Jamison Chafin.
Yeah, that was Chafin.
So, Coach, 7:51 to go here in the second quarter. It's Belfry leading Magoffin County 6-0. We'll be right back after a word from our sponsors.
If you're injured in a car wreck, don't delay. Give me a call today, Justin Markham. Here at Markham Law Office, we will fight for you. Don't settle for a handshake and a small check from the insurance companies. Give us a call. Don't take on the big insurance companies alone. We will fight. If you're injured in a car wreck, don't delay. Give me.
And we are back here as Belfry leads Magoffin County 6-0 with 7:51 to go in the second quarter. Squib kick, Coach, and Magoffin County will field it at the 30. And
Belfry doing a nice job closing him out. Nowhere to go with it.
Yeah, the Hornets will start this drive. Looks like about the 37-yard line. Guys, if you're just tuning in, you're watching the Mountain's #1 source for sporting news, the D&D Sports Network, with Kevin Keathley, Darryl, McCoy on the call. Appreciate all you guys tuning in. Hit that like and share button. Get these numbers up for these boys.
Belfry, the 3-peat, right? Going for a 4-peat.
Yep. Coach got a little treat for the fans. At halftime, we may speak to the hazard coach.
Yeah, that'd be great. Coming here doing a little scouting.
Yep. There you go, man in motion. Nice play.
Yeah, it is. Can he turn the corner? He turns the corner, Darryl McCoy.
And he's down the sideline. Wireman took a licking and kept on ticking. Picked up about another 1.5 yards after he got hit, Coach.
Nice run by Wireman.
So there's a flag on the play, Coach. I expect this one to come back. See what the White Hat calls, holding on the offense.
It's been tough early on for Magoffin County, Darryl. Those 2 hard snaps and multiple penalties.
Yeah, right now, it's Magoffin County beating themselves.
Yeah, absolutely. You can't do that.
Jenny Howard says, let's go Hornets. Yeah, just like Governor Andy Bashir says, you can't do that.
Here we go. Staying in the shotgun. 2 wideouts.
Shotgun formation. Oh, again, Coach, another bobbled snap. Belfry will out of bounds. Belfry recovers. Pirate football.
The official, yes, indeed.
Coach, right now, that's just uncalled for, snapped it and it come off the running back in motion's helmet.
Darryl, listen, you nailed it. It said, listen, Magoffin County's beating themselves early on. Mental errors. Listen, you can't do that in a big-time game on the road. Fans, you already know that. Now Belfry looking to capitalize here.
Josh Peck said, "Go Mason, love you, son. You're playing well." Yeah, that's it's not that Mason ain't playing great. Mason's playing good football, but the center is just kind of off kilter right now for him.
Could be a little nerves, Darryl McCoy. It could be.
Well, this ain't the easiest place to play either, Coach.
Absolutely. You've even talked about kind of the surface of the field, kind of how the dynamic of that plays into effect, Darryl. So
yeah, if you stand on one side of the field, you're not going to see the coach on the other side.
Right.
There's a big old bump in the middle of this field, and Coach Huffman
got
again.
Got a flag down.
Yeah,
on the play.
Probably going to be another
multiple flags coming in.
Tell you what, Magoffin County says both of them are going to be against the Pirates. Let's see.
Magoffin County gotta dial in just a little bit, Darryl McCoy. Stay mentally focused right now.
And, Coach, keep an eye on Tristan Gamble. Before it's over, expect him to make some big plays. Holding against the Pirates. Necessary roughness on both sides.
Even Steven, right? Oh, what did they call it?
No, they called something else. I couldn't tell what it was after the unsportsmanlike conduct on both sides. So I don't know what the Magoffin County one was. So if that's the case, it should negate the penalty, the holding penalty.
That's what I was going to ask. Even Steven, right?
Yeah. So the Lloyd Huddle says, go Belfry, number 10. Melissa Webb says, keep it up, Pirates, cheering you on from Salem. So the guys, hit that like and share button. 238 people. Y'all hit share, and we'll get this up over 500 before this game's over for these boys. So make sure you hit that like and share button. Let us know where you're watching from, who you're rooting for. And as you know, D&D Sports Network is an interactive broadcast. So you guys, we try to make you guys part of the show. Coach, they are going to mark the 5-yard holding penalty off.
Negated. We're ready to
The coach is not happy with what's going on. Hey, there's Jeremy Howard in the house. So how about that, Coach?
Yes, sir. Interesting to see what's going on here.
He knows a little thing about Belfry athletics. You know, if you got that last name Howard, that at some point in your life you've played football or basketball here in Belfry, Kentucky.
It's like the Tackets at Betsy Lane, right?
There you go.
There we go. Well, we're still trying to get things sorted out on the field. Belfry, Magoffin County. Listen, if you're just tuning in, Magoffin County just a little discombobulated early. Mental focus not there. Belfry doing a great job with their running game. Again, creating yardage, positive gains. That
was Brody Austin on the carry there. You know, and one thing that goes, a lot of people don't always pay attention because, it's obviously a lot of times it's out of the screen. But watch how well that number 11 down here at the bottom of the screen blocks. Kanan Howard.
Only a 7th grader.
Yep. He blocks really well downfield for the backs, and that helps Belfry make these big plays.
Well,
so
you better believe the way they the formation, they're running the football here.
There you go. They're coming to the far side. Brody Austin gets stopped. Nothing going there, Coach.
Absolutely. Magoffin County needed that.
And Coach, that was a big number 98. First one to the scene of the crime from Magoffin.
98?
Yep.
That is Caleb Lovely.
Caleb Lovely.
Caleb Lovely.
Yep. Aaron Davis says too late in the season for those mental mistakes, especially against Belfry. Agree there, Aaron Davis. We got Rose Stanley says go Pirates. Number 10, Rose Stanley watching from Lawrenceburg, Kentucky.
Set up a different play call here, Darryl. We'll see what
that's going to be offsides on or illegal formation there. The man in motion jumped.
Yeah, a little.
That's Jameis Chafin getting a little
false start.
Trying to get a head start on the play, Coach, and got caught.
Yeah, he was. And a lot of times when that happens, most likely they are intimately involved in that particular play.
Teresa Johnson, the score is 6-0. Belfry on top of Magoffin County with 4:54 to go. If you look to the top of your right-hand corner of your screen, you can see the double-quick scoreboard, top right-hand corner of your screen.
Spacing it out a little bit more here, Darryl. Belfry is.
Yep.
Definitely going to see something a little different that you may have not seen tonight out of Belfry.
Coach, make sure if you're in Hazard, guys, looking for furniture, go to Kemper Furniture. See our friend Thomas Kemper. He'll hook you up with some great deals as they have their 60th anniversary this month. Guys, there's the timeout. 4:31 to go here in the second quarter. It's Belfry 6, Magoffin County 0. Come on down to Three Guys Pizza and Brew in Williamson, West Virginia. We're located on the corner of Harvey Street and 3rd Avenue. We got great deals on pizzas, sandwiches, and more. You get great service with great pricing. Enjoy your birthday or ball games with us here at Three Guys Pizza and Brew. Look forward to seeing you.
Looking for a new healthcare provider? Come see us at Tug Valley Wellness Clinic. We take all patients from the ages 2 and up. Our staff has over 30 years of medical experience. We do everything from DOT physicals, wellness exams, adult and child, walk-in visits, and more. Call us today at 304-236-3601 or reach us Monday through.
We're back here at Vipperman Stadium. Belfry leading 6-0. That's Huffman again around the edge. Magoffin County chases him down there, but not before he picks up the first down, Coach.
Yeah, big yardage. You could see that they were running. They might have been a little trickery in that, right? Just by the set, by the formation, that you were going to see something different, a different look from Belfry. Sure enough, you got it here.
Coach, that was number 11 from Magoffin County, Colton Reisner. And, you know, Colton Reisner is the kid. When the mass shooting happened in Allen, Kentucky, he's the young man that took it on himself and set up, made them thin blue line bracelets and set up in the back of a truck in Magoffin County and raised over $10,000 for them police officers' families. And that tells you the kind of kid that young man is.
Absolutely. We were there, thin blue line, when he presented that check, right?
Yep. Oh, no, Coach. He didn't pick up that first down. It was a turnover on downs.
Magoffin County taking over.
Yeah. I thought they was going to give him the first down. So Magoffin County, big break for them here.
There you go. Nowhere to go, Darryl McCoy.
No, Belfry's defense was all over that one.
Darryl, you said it, even talking pregame, you said Magoffin County's going to have to get what they're going to get offensively, especially in run game, on the edges, on the outside. They got to be able to turn the corner. He said It's going to be a tough night if they try to plow up the middle.
You're not going to run against this Belfry team up the middle. It just ain't going to happen. So, you know, I mean, I would try to get some slant passes going, try to get something to the middle of the field, maybe open up that run game so they can get to the edges. But right now, Belfry doing a good job containing these running backs. There you go. Nice little reverse, or not really reverse.
They turned the corner, Darryl. They got a little something out of it.
That was Reisner. And that Jamison Chafin coming up, making the tackle for the Pirates.
Yeah, first down. Moving the chains. Magoffin County finally got a little something going their way here offensively. Again, if you're just tuning in, story of the first half, Belfry, run game, run game, run game. Oh, yeah, getting what they want out of it. Magoffin County kind of beating themselves, a little discombobulation early, mental focus, but they've calmed down. It seems, right, Darryl, it seems like they've calmed down some.
Now they're lining up under center, pitches it back. Wireman.
Can he turn it? Nope.
Great job, Coach. Big tackle coming up, number 30.
Yeah, that was Jacob Barney.
And he's been hurt, Coach. We talked to the coach before the game, and he said he was just happy to have Jacob Barney back because he'd been out for most of the season.
Yeah, and you see why.
Yeah, we see Robert Wallace says Kanan Howard is a stud at everything he plays. Heather Osborne says, was there any middle school teams projected to possibly win it all? And if so, do you know which teams? Heather, the teams that best chances to win it all are the three that's still playing right now from our area, and that's these two teams right here, and also Hazard, who's undefeated.
There you go, Magoffin County.
Yeah, and that's going to be a hit out of bounds, Coach.
Flag?
Yep.
Yeah,
there's a flag on the play. I think they got him for
a late hit.
And I don't know that I agree with that because you got to let him finish out the play.
Well, Darryl, you're never a fan. You like the physicality, whether it's football or basketball, right? So you said, no, you let him play and he's got to be able to finish that play out, right?
Yeah, he absolutely does. You've got to let him finish the tackle. And as you see the Magoffin County fans, Coach, they're very excited right now as Belfry allowing Magoffin County to move the football here.
Listen, they've calmed down. Credit the coaching staff. Credit these young men. That things could have went south quickly. No, they've calmed it down, right?
Yep. And Heather Osborne, these two teams, Hazard, are the best in this region, class, I guess, whatever. And then you also have Perry Central that's still alive that, if they're fighting an uphill battle, but they got a chance to win a state title. Those are probably the 4 from this area.
Their best offensive possession, right, Darryl, so far tonight.
Coach, they have the ball right now on the 34-yard line with 2:41 to go.
That late hit moved them up quite a bit.
Yes, it did.
Here we go.
Coach.
Nice job.
That was Jamison Chafin coming up. He chopped down Aiden Montgomery quickly, though.
Chafin did a nice job. And there was a slight, there was a bright light, sunlight, a ray of light peeking through there, a hole or a gap, and Belfry closed that off really, really quick. Magoffin County nowhere to go.
Yep. Billy Cottle says, show them how it's done, boys. Luann Lovell watching from Moorhead. Nakoma Ferrarley says, Lawrence County looking strong in the playoffs. Yeah, Lawrence County, again, they're the defending state champs. You're 100% right, Nakoma. Appreciate you saying that. William Canterbury says Hazard's going to be hard to beat. And right now, you're watching Belfry leading Magoffin County 6-0. Here in the first half of the second round of Kentucky State Middle School playoffs.
Another pitch back. Nowhere to go, Darryl.
No, Belfry, again, great job coming up, making a play by the linebacker there. That was Huffman.
Yeah, no hole, no gaps. Closed it off really nicely. Got an injury on the field here.
Coach, hopefully that young man's okay.
Yeah.
I can't see what number it is.
Came down awkward on his ankle.
But as they tend to him, Coach, we'll jump out real quick. We'll be right back, guys. Southside Buildings and Carports and Southside Shed Hunters of Louisa, Kentucky offers shed hauling services up to 16 by 52 long buildings. We also have lofted cabins, utility cabins, garages, man caves, she sheds that you can customize and order to your wants and needs with many different options such as workbenches, shelving, transom windows, and much more. You can go to the location or buy using 3D Builder's online order system. You can build right from your own home. We offer metal garages and carports that are built to any size and installed right on your property. For more info, call 304-928-0060 or 304-928-0062. Here at Southside Buildings and Carports, we've got you covered. We're back here in Pond Creek, Kentucky, and this is a hard hit, Coach, man. That's Blake Wireman, who was already coming off a ankle injury last game, and now with him out, it's going to be hard for Magoffin County.
As well as Colton Reisner.
Yeah,
both went off the field.
Well, did Reisner go back?
No, they just brought him off the field, Darryl. So 2 went out.
I don't see Reisner on there on the sideline now. Yeah, I do. He's down here. So you got 2 of your big 3 out right now, Coach. So Aiden Montgomery has a lot on his shoulders right now.
Just when momentum was on your side.
Yep.
Let's see if they can capitalize before halftime here.
Like his formation here, Coach.
Yeah, spacing it out a little more. Going to force Belfry have to. Yeah, there you go. Going to turn the corner on him.
Yep, Pick trying to get to the outside. He spins.
Do it.
Picks up about a yard on the play.
Yeah, you had 2 on the tackle there.
Coach, that's going to bring up a 4th down play here.
Logan Burton in on the tackle. 4th down, Darryl?
Yeah, 4th down. It's going to be 4th and long. Looks like about 4th and 9. So, guys, if you're in the Belfry area, looking what you can get your husband for Christmas, go to Southside Buildings and Carports. You can get man caves, she sheds, utility sheds, and more. So make sure you go to Southside Buildings and Carports.
Darryl, I didn't know. I'm watching pregame, watching the guys warm up, and you said, look, they're not going to be able to run up the middle. And I looked at kind of just, and this is where you don't go by the eye test right sometimes. I said, they're going to be able to turn the corner on Belfry. I felt maybe Magoffin County could
I thought so too, Coach.
Guess what? It ain't happening.
No, Belfry's done a great job shutting the edge down, and Magoffin County just has no answer, especially with 2 of their big 3 out. So Daniel Haddock says, watched Hazard, and they got Miller, Bryant, and Raleigh in a big line that blocks. So they're going to be hard to beat. I agree with you. That Hazard team's undefeated for a reason. They've already beat both of these. But Hazard will await the winner of this game, Coach, which will be played next Saturday at Johnson Central.
That's what I was wondering. Where are they playing at? Johnson Central.
Yep.
Next Saturday. Six to 0. Belfry with the advantage here.
The folks that run this Kentucky Middle School playoffs does a great job, Coach. This is something that was needed for a long time. Big hats off to them.
Absolutely. Officials talking to one of the Magoffin County players here. Maybe, yeah, something to do with the helmet, maybe.
Yeah, that was Aiden Montgomery. See Jonathan Boger trying to figure out what was going on there.
See what the coaching staff here dialed up offensively for Magoffin County.
Yeah, I mean, you got to think here. You know, I mean, you're facing a 4th and 9, so you're probably looking at a pass play here, Coach. You know, I don't know. I mean, without your big stars, I don't know who you're going to go to here. Tristan Gamble, maybe. You watch number 8.
Sometimes this is a situation where you're downfield, you're in pretty good territory, but you're 4th and 9. Don't be scared to kind of, maybe, not necessarily something, not necessarily tricky, Darryl McCoy, but throw something out there in your playbook that you may not use very often.
I like what Jimmy Johnson said. He said Magoffin needs some misdirection plays, and I agree. You got to throw this line off somehow, and, let's see what Magoffin County comes up here. Shotgun formation. Peck looking for the hard count. Belfry not falling for it. Nice job, Coach. Little screen pass, and he's going to be caught short. There's a flag on the play, Coach. How about that? That's Wireman back in the game, Coach.
Yes, sir.
How about that?
Gritty, gutty. Looks like it's going against Belfry. We'll see. If so, that's a first down for Magoffin County.
Belfry, we've seen that. Every play there's a little chippiness after the play that don't need to be there, and it's a matter of time before the officials call that on you.
Yeah, they got that little something extra. Play with that little chip on the shoulder. I always like that, but you got to control it at times. Don't let it get to a point where the officials are going to be watching you every possession. But listen, there's a reason they're 3-time state champs. Listen, they don't back down from nobody. Magoffin County said, you know what? We don't back down from nobody either. They're moving it.
Yes, they are. So that's going to move it all the way up, Coach, to the 10, looks like about the 12-yard line.
Yeah, 12-yard line. Going back in a shotgun here, Darryl. Here we go.
Pick. How about that? Montgomery right up the middle. And you talking about that's the plays you needed, but Belfry read that one.
That's what I was about to say, Darryl. That's exactly what you need at a moment like this. Try something a little different. Throw Belfry off a little bit. Got a timeout, Darryl McCoy?
Yeah, there's 47 seconds. We'll stay here during this one. See Coach Boger wanting to talk to the Pirates. As Coach, that's the thing. 47 seconds to go, and if you're Magoffin County, you really need to punch one in here before the half to get some momentum going into the locker room, because there's no, guarantee you're going to come out and outplay this Belfry team in the second half. So, you need to get a score here.
Not at all. What I really like about this Magoffin County team is they could have absolutely fell apart after the start they had, but now they're calm, cool, collected. They got a chance to tie this ball game up heading into the locker room. And my, oh my, what a confidence builder it'll be if they can get across that goal line here before the end of the first half. Here we go.
Peck in the gun. Peck's dropping back. Coach, he's out on the edge. Reisner gets down, looks like to the 2-yard line. So Magoffin County.
And the chains move, I believe, Darryl McCoy.
Yeah, that's the big thing, Coach. You got a fresh set of downs.
4 downs, 34 seconds to go.
Yep.
Get across into that end zone. Pay dirt there on McCoy.
They've not changed it on the scoreboard yet, Coach.
They haven't changed. Okay.
But it's first down.
Yeah, it's first down. They moved the chains.
Yeah. So first and go from the 2-yard line. There it goes on the scoreboard. Yeah, and Belfry, we seen Belfry stop Pikeville on 6 straight plays on the goal line. So let's see if Magoffin County has what it takes to get it in the end zone.
Can they punch it in?
Yep, Pick found the crack, and he goes down, Coach.
Just
Belfry,
shy.
big stop for the Pirates.
Yeah, just shy there on McCoy.
And Coach, they're going to call another timeout here, Coach. So 23 seconds to go. We'll jump out for one. We'll be right back here live from Vipperman Stadium. Come on down to the Loose Caboose Grill in Kermit, West Virginia, a one-in-a-kind eating experience here in the mountains. You get great food, great service, and a chance to make memories with your loved ones. Eat outside or take the... You might have...
Here we go.
Yes, we are. We're back quick here, guys. We'll hear from Loose Caboose here in a second. Magoffin County, Coach, it looks like they're on about the half-yard line.
Yeah, a half-yard line. One thing's for certain, 23.9, you got to punch it in here going into the locker room.
You got to get this score, Coach. And surprising here, they're coming. Oh, look at this formation, Coach. They got Montgomery under center, and he busts his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Hornets!
Wow. What a turnaround by these Magoffin County Hornets. Tell of 2 quarters, Darryl. Unbelievable job here in the second quarter to kind of regain their footing. May very well go in this locker room a tie ball game. You're going to want to tell your friends to tune in here.
This is going to be a second half you don't want to miss. As Magoffin County going to go for the 2-point conversion here, Coach.
Yeah, an opportunity to take the lead.
And how about that? They put Peck over at running back. Aiden Montgomery under center a while ago and punched it in. But Peck back, Wireman. No good.
No, sir.
The Pirates stop it. That's going to keep the score 6-6 with 16 seconds to go. We'll take a quick break. Be right back live here from Pond Creek, Kentucky. Come on down to the Loose Caboose Grill in Kermit, West Virginia, a one-in-a-kind eating experience here in the mountains. You get great food, great service, and a chance to make memories with your loved ones. Eat outside or take the action inside where you can sign the walls of Big Red while enjoying fresh food inside a historical landmark. We look forward to seeing you here at the Loose Caboose. We're back here. Kevin Keathley, Darryl McCoy, you're watching the Mountains' #1 source for sporting news, the D&D Sports Network. Magoffin County just punched one in on an Aiden Montgomery touchdown. Belfry has 16 seconds to work with here in the first half. Let's see if they can make anything happen. A little scoop kick and a little squib kick, and it's going to be number 12 recovering it for the Pirates.
That was Basden. Darryl, I really like that. He just fell on the ball. So we're not going to do anything crazy. We're going to let our offense go to work here, maybe one possession. What do you think, Darryl? They going to air it out this time?
Yeah, you'll see Belfry go to air here. The William Canterbury said, what a stop. Belfry on the goal line. A lot of Magoffin County fans in the comment section thinks that one got in, Coach.
Yeah, a lot of fans believe so, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, no, they're going to.
They just going to say, let's go to the locker room. That surprised you, Darryl?
Coach, it don't surprise me, but I don't understand why. I mean, if you got some extra plays, you know, it may come a time in the game and at the end of the game to where you want that play back.
Right.
You know, so I never understood that when coaches do that. But, you know, I'm not one to second-guess Coach Boger. Listen, he's made many people look like fools in the past. We'll take a quick break. We'll be right back with Hazard's middle school football coach.
Kentucky Mountain Health Alliance East Kentucky Chiropractic wants to remind you about their Sports Injury Recovery Clinic. Dr. Dale Williams has been providing treatment for sports injuries of all kinds for over 20 years, offering individualized treatments utilizing X-ray and therapies like cold laser, E-stim, and manipulation. East Kentucky Chiropractic can get you off the sidelines and back into the game. Schedule an appointment today with Dr. Williams or Dr. Fields. Call 606-487-9505. We accept most insurances, Medicare and Medicaid.
It's our 60th anniversary sale at Kimber's. Since 1963, it's been our family serving your family, and we want to celebrate with you with some of the best offers in our history. Kimber has up to 60% off store-wide, up to 60 months interest-free. With your minimum purchase, free delivery up to 60 miles, and with any mattress purchase, your foundation is only $60. The 60th anniversary sale, only at your favorite Kimber store.
Kentucky Mountain Health Alliance East Kentucky Chiropractic.
It's our 60th anniversary sale at Kimber's. Since 1963, it's been our family serving your family, and we want to celebrate with you with some of the best offers in our history. Kimber has up to 60% off store-wide, up to 60 months interest-free. With your minimum purchase, free delivery up to 60 miles, and with any mattress purchase, your foundation is only $60. The 60th anniversary sale, only at your favorite Kimber store.
All right, Coach Kevin Keathley back with you. Oh, yeah, it's halftime, and it's everything and more we told you it would be. It's Belfry, it's Magoffin County, 6-6 going into the locker room. Unbelievable. It's a happening here, ladies and gentlemen. You're going to want to let them know, tell a friend to tune into this second half. Guess what, ladies and gentlemen? I got the Hazard Middle School football coach here. He's doing a little scouting. Coach Fletcher in the house. Coach Fletcher, welcome to Pond Creek, Darryl McCoy's favorite place to be. He's known to kind of roam these woods a time or two. Coach Fletcher, talk a little bit about your football team. Yeah, you next week you're going to face one of these two teams at Johnson Central.
Oh, yes, we've had a great season, but the playoffs are totally different, and we played both of these teams, and it's going to be a war whoever we play.
Now, you've played them both, right, already?
Yes.
And W's both times?
Yes, real close games.
Close games. You don't want to jinx it. You don't want to give them any bulletin board material.
No.
We know all about that, Darryl McCoy. Talk a little bit about your main guys, the big dogs that kind of pull the train along for Hazard, for some of these fans that, yeah, they're going to be tuning along next week. They want to know about Hazard. Talk a little bit about some of those guys that said, you know what, these are the guys that kind of pull the train.
Well, everybody that knows us knows about Maddox Bryant, our running back. We got Cameron Miller, 7th grader. It's really good. We got Jet Rallies, our quarterback. Our O-line is mostly all 8th graders. They're all really solid and carry us. We just run behind them the whole time.
Yeah, I love it. Offensively, Coach, are you a run guy? Are you a throw guy? You mix it up. What kind of philosophy are you as a what do you do kind of do you change it up year to year? What's your philosophy?
We run the spread, but then we'll go in the power some, just depending on what we can do both of them.
Right. When you come to scout, Coach, you come in here to Pond Creek, legendary football field. I didn't know that. This is my first time on this football field. Darryl told me that's where they won their first 2 state titles. What do you look for? Are you watching personnel or are you watching play calling? What are you doing when you come here to scout?
Mainly just watching personnel, see if we can pick up on anything. We watch a lot of film on both of them, and, Belfry sticks to what they do, and Magoffin's kind of new on the scene, but they got tremendous players. So
right. Did you bring anybody with you to scout?
We brought several assistants.
Oh, so you got several. So you're watching personnel.
Yeah.
He's over there watching something else. Listen, that's why you guys are where you're at. A chance to win a state title. Knocked off 2 great teams. Knocked off both these teams already. For you guys to advance, and again, it's going to vary playing Magoffin or Belfry, what do you guys have to do well next week at Johnson Central to get in the W column?
Well, we got to play clean football. We can't help them. We can't make mistakes. We can't turn it over. Obviously, against either one of these teams, you have to stop the run and try to slow them down, which is not easy. But if we can limit our mistakes, we'll be okay.
Community. And listen, I know all about that community. I used to coach at Lee's College way back in the day when they had a basketball program, and I used to go recruit a little bit, some few people from Hazard and Perry Central. So I know the type of fan base. But what is it, the middle school football team? Talk about the community and talk about the fan base. Is it just like basketball over there? Do they follow you? Or is it
the support's always there from Hazard. Whatever we play, it's a Bulldog Nation.
Right.
They show out and show up for us every time.
Right. Anybody you like to? And I'm going to do it Thomas Rainey. Anybody you want to give a shout-out to, Coach, or just want to say, look, listen, we've had a great year. I want to, welcome everybody over to Johnson Center. Anything you'd like to say to the D&D Sports Network land?
We just appreciate what you all do, for one, and we just want everybody to come out next week, support us. We're not sure what time the game will be next Saturday, and just get all the help we can get.
Well, here's the deal, ladies and gentlemen. Coach Fletcher, Hazard Bulldogs, they're waiting right now. They're going to find out here in about 30, 40 minutes who their opponent is next week at Johnson Central. Is it going to be Belfry? Is it going to be Magoffin County? One thing's for certain, he's seen them both. He said, don't say it. But he has knocked off both. He said, now I'm going to have to go knock on wood. Coach Fletcher, good talking to you. Good luck. Safe travels back through these winding roads of Eastern Kentucky. And, listen, congratulations on a great year so far.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
That's Coach Fletcher right there, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, yeah, Hazard Bulldogs. They can't wait. They're waiting, right? Those Bulldogs are chomping at the bit. Had a great year, Darryl McCoy. And, listen, if it's anything so far with this game, it's been a run game.
It has, Coach. Second half's going to be the big three. If Wireman's healthy, Belfry, it's going to be a lot harder for them to win this football game because Blake Wireman, this team goes as Blake Wireman goes. Right. As good as Montgomery and Reisner is, Wireman is the superstar. And, there's not much difference between Reisner and Montgomery, but you've got to have Wireman out there. Now for Belfry, you got to get more action offensively. I think get the ball in Jameson Chafin's hands a little bit more. I would like to see them try to loosen that interior up by throwing the ball a little bit. Maybe get some passes out to Kanan Howard or one of these other wideouts and help loosen that interior up of Magoffin's. And so 3:31 to go here, Coach. When we come back, we're going to have a heck of a ball game, and I promise you, if you're tuning in and your friends don't know this game's on, your neighbors don't, phone a friend, phone a neighbor, tell them, turn it to D&D Sports Network because we got a slobber knocker brewing here, Coach, on Pond Creek.
Absolutely.
If you was pushed out of the area because of loss of work in the coal industry, look no longer. Jim Marr is here for you. Jim Marr is now hiring for all positions in the coal field. Stop by their offices in Logan, West Virginia or in Wheeling, West Virginia and apply today. Let the folks at Double Quick help you start your 2022 off right. They've brought back the Bourbon Pecan Coffee for a limited time only. You can also quench your thirst with the great deals on fountain drinks they offer daily. Double Quick is your one-stop shop for everything. They offer breakfast, lunch, and dinner. You can stop by one of their many storefront locations spread throughout Eastern Kentucky. Stop by and let Double Quick make your day better. Coach Kevin Keathley, Darryl McCoy, live here on the hollow grounds of Ipperman Stadium, here from Death Valley, a.k.a. Pond Creek, Kentucky. Belfry and Magoffin County knotted up at 6-all here at the half, Coach. Man, what a ball game we've seen so far.
Have we got a game for you, Darryl McCoy? Tell of 2 quarters from Magoffin County.
Yep.
Could have fell apart real quick. No, sir. They turned things around really quick, really fast. That's been the most surprising knowing how sometimes how middle school kids are. They've not been through those trenches, through those wars as much as high school kids. Didn't let it affect them. They stayed the course. Credit to the coaching staff. Got through to the end zone to end the half. 6-6. You're not going to want to go anywhere.
Coach, we got a lot of comments coming in. Greg Hayes said, did I hear the GOAT for the interview, Coach Fletcher? Yes, you did, Greg. Ryan and Kim Bryant said, that's right, Chase. Ella Hall says, watching from Jackson, Ohio. Says, go Belfry. Rough bunch on Pond Creek. Jeannie Trimble says, go Hornets. The legend himself, Tyrone Houston, says. We got Mark Cook says, Coach Fletcher is a fine fellow, so went to many all-star games with Coach Fletcher, and I'm a diehard Belfry fan. And then Amanda Hal Hicks says, Darryl, you've seen a lot of great middle school football in the past 2 weeks. Hey, we did, including that Pike Central team we seen here in the first round of the Pike County tournament, which had Jonah Hicks, who is a stud coach that's still alive in the playoffs.
Know a little something about Mr. Jonah Hicks, Braxton's former teammate.
Yep, and then Greg Hayes says, you ain't got to be a fan of either team next week, just a fan of the game will be worth the price of admission over in Johnson County with whoever wins tonight. William Canterbury says, Darryl, can't believe we're not having a dance judging contest tonight. Hey, Coach, a little too cold here, I think, for the dance team tonight. But, we always wait for the dance teams to come out, Coach, for our critiques. And then Marcus Fannin says, Perry County up 32-8 on South Laurel. Under 2 minutes to go. Yes, sir. How about the Commodores? Look like they're going to get another win. Here's Coach Gamble.
We're getting ready to start the third quarter here. Halftime has came to conclusion here.
Coach, look at these fans, man. I mean, this place is packed.
Absolutely. Got to love it. Got to love the fan support, both sides. And we talked about it before we went on air. Magoffin County got here really early.
They did, man. And, Coach, a lot of people says these young ladies right here are the best athletes in the school.
Yeah. And can you make an argument for it, right?
Yeah, definitely the most underrated athletes. These football teams, basketball teams can't do what they do without these young ladies cheering them on the sidelines.
Absolutely. Hey, we just made a post. We just, if you didn't go over to D&D Sports, Alabama, Tennessee, represented by Pikeville High School.
Yeah, Elizabeth Brown and Cassidy Slater.
Yeah, two cheerleaders on opposing sidelines. It don't get any bigger. It don't get any better. Cheerleading being showcased on a big-time stage in the SEC today.
Coach Barb Dameron says, go Belfry from Kansas City, Missouri. Said our grandson, Derek Wellman, played on the middle school and went all the way. We definitely remember Derek Wellman. Big fan of Derek's. Darryl Perkins says, great game on D&D, and thanks for bringing it to us. Well, listen, we can't do it without our sponsors. I mean, Southside Buildings and Carports, Three Guys Pizza, Justin Markham Law Office, Trailhead Bar and Grill, Trailhead Outfitters. Cheech's Pizza, Tug Valley Wellness Clinic. It's all of them folks. Southside Buildings and Carports, if I didn't mention them. Them people are the ones, the heroes. Kemper Furniture, Derek Bowling at Kentucky Farm Bureau, Kentucky Mountain Health Alliance, Quantum Health, Little Flower Clinic. You can go on, Coach, all day long. Our sponsors, though, and our fans are what makes this possible.
And what about Kemper Furniture jumping on board out of the 14th region? I may or may not in another lifetime have coached that fine not a young man anymore, that fine gentleman, Thomas Kemper.
Coach, we see up here to our left, former Magoffin County head football coach Chris Gamble in the house.
Yes, sir. They're all in the house. Here we go.
Coach, onside kick. It didn't go 10 yards, though.
Oh.
And, Coach, what a bad move there by the Belfry player.
Did he come down with it? He did.
Yeah, man, they got lucky there because, Coach, right there, that didn't go 10 yards, so you should have left that ball alone.
Absolutely. Very fortunate.
Whew. Belfry dodged a bullet on that one.
Hey, listen, starting the second half here in prime time, field advantage here, Darryl McCoy. They're going to be over in the 45-yard line.
Coach, Pike Central got beat by Wayne County today, so I hate that for the Hawks. You go man in motion.
Right
Again,
up the middle.
Yeah, Brody Austin. He's carrying defenders.
That's really, yes, sir, going back to what works, right, Darryl?
Yep. When you think Belfry, you think 3 yards in a cloud of dust.
Yes.
Smash mouth football. And that's Philip Haywood's philosophy. If you can get 3.5 yards to carry,
Yep.
you're in good shape.
Exactly. And they've done it all night long. Tremendous job running the football.
Now, Coach, Jamison Chaffins is limping a little bit in the backfield.
Keep an eye on that.
Yes, sir. You don't want to see that if you're a Belfry fan.
Here we go. Nice block.
That's Huffman. He's tripped up.
Nice job.
And, Coach, maybe that's why Chafin, and now Huffman comes up. Looks like he got a stinger on his hip there, but, maybe that's why we've not seen Chafin as much. And, Coach, this is not good news, folks, for Belfry fans, as you see Chafin over on the sideline.
Yeah.
Coach, you never want to see that.
Not at all.
Credit sportsmanship from the Magoffin County coaching staff going over and helping with him.
Absolutely. Hopefully that young man.
Yeah, I hate that man. Jamison's such a good kid.
Again, Belfry staying with what works, and Belfry Pirate fans saying, listen, we already know. It's run, and it's worked all night long, moving the chains, running the football, getting right up the gut of the defense. And Magoffin County going to have to get a stop here because, again, momentum's on their side going in the locker room.
It definitely was. They were the last ones to score, but, Belfry's come out in the second half and
ran the football.
Yeah,
right
ran it well.
Yeah.
Jamison Chafin up on his feet, man. You could tell he was in pain, so I just hope he returns. You see him, man. He's limping bad. The Jonah Hicks said Aiden Montgomery is a stud. Keep it up. Guys, hit that like and share button if you're tuning in. And you see Chafin, is he going to the locker room? Or is he just trying to run it off?
Yeah, trying to run it off.
Yeah.
Here we go. Under center.
Yeah, Gabe Varney under center.
Oh, right up the middle, Darryl.
Coach.
Like you said, 3.5 yards, 4 yards. Oh, what do we got there?
Almost a punch. He held up, Coach.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that right there, that's just, that's your emotions in the game.
Absolutely.
Coach, that was big number 44 on the carry there, Ryder Hall.
Two really good football teams playing with a lot of passion and intensity right now, emotion.
Hands off Brody Austin.
There it is, Darryl. It's just.
Coach, he's carrying defenders.
Yeah, carried 3 or 4 defenders.
And this is where Belfry kills you, Coach, because Belfry always will control the time of possession.
That's exactly what, Darryl, I was getting ready to say. I said not only are they eating up yards, but they're also controlling clock.
He's Magoffin County Hornets. They'll move up and then play for legendary Coach John DeRossett next year.
Absolutely, one of my favorites.
Yep. There you go, Coach. Handoff to the outside. Coach, that's number 30 on the carry.
Yes, sir. Mr. Varney, Jacob Varney.
Yep. And on the Belfry side of things, they will move on and play for the GOAT, Philip Haywood.
Listen, 2 legendary coaches. Both have coached.
Many games against each other.
Many games against each other. Here we go.
Yep. That's Brody Austin again.
Man, am I impressed with this Belfry O-line, Darryl. They are creating holes, creating seams, creating gaps, and Belfry just taking advantage.
There's a flag on the play, laundry on the field too, Coach, and we got another Pirate down. I can't see who that is. That's number 65. Looks like he's getting up.
I didn't see the flag. Did they indeed call?
Coach, that was Stephen Vipperman. And Stephen Vipperman, we seen him, he suffered a concussion in that Perry County game and scared everybody. His great-grandfather is the one that Vipperman is Albert Bearmeat Vipperman. So that's who his stadium is named after.
Wow.
His dad, RP, I graduated with. His mom, Kristen, RP, was a tight end. Kristen was a cheerleader. And so, Belfry Belfry pride runs through that bloodline quite heavy.
Very risky play to begin the second quarter, Darryl. That Magoffin County trying that onside kick. Gave Belfry great field.
Coach, I didn't agree with it whenever it happened, and now Belfry is sitting here knocking on the door. Gabe Varney under center. Hands it off. Coach, touchdown Pirates! Number 32 on the carry, Coach.
Just like that, Mr. Isaiah May punches it in.
And, Coach, that young man, Isaiah May, what a story that young man has. You know, I mean, he's one of them kids that you definitely want to root for if you hear his backstory. And, you know, he was the one that was in the wreck with Knox Wallace and carried Knox Wallace up to the road.
Wow, okay.
So people could find them.
Wow, okay, yeah.
So just a great kid, and he always supports everybody. He's messaged many times about when his teammates does stuff. Offsides, yeah. That's going to be encroachment on the defense probably, and move them half the distance of the goal.
It did indeed look like the defense jumped.
Russell Austin says, I overheard that Magoffin County coach with the black hat tell a player to take knee, well, I don't know about that, Russell, but – you know, I ain't saying you're lying, but, you know, that's definitely, you know, Magoffin County's never been nothing but class to us. You know, showed nothing but class, so hopefully that ain't the case. I wouldn't expect it from them.
Here we go.
And Coach, that's going to back them up, so that was against Belfry, offsides on the Pirates. Coach again.
He's going to sneak in.
Yes, sir. That was number 30 getting to the outside.
Varney.
Yep, Jacob Varney again. And Belfry will retake the lead 14-6 over the Magoffin County Hornets. We'll be right back with more action in the second half of the Kentucky State Middle School Playoffs.
If you're looking for a great selection and a great experience for your next Harley-Davidson, come on down to Mountain State Harley-Davidson here in Del Barton, West Virginia.
We have new 2023 models in stock and ready for delivery. Special financing available.
Or choose pre-owned with one of the largest inventories in the tri-state area with great low prices.
Visit our showroom filled with licensed Harley-Davidson apparel and more.
Don't write that check until you check with us, Mountain State Harley-Davidson, 61 Priest Bottom Road, or visit us online at mountainstatehd.com.
Looking for a great selection, great prices, and a great experience on your next ATV, motorcycle, or side-by-side? Come check out Keefer's Kawasaki.
Our #1 goal is to offer you the best power sport experience at a great price.
Like this new 23 Kawasaki Teryx 4 for only $17,999. Before you write that check, check with us. And remember, your adventure starts here at Keefer Kawasaki. Route 44 South, Jerry West Highway in Logan.
We're back here as Belfry leads things. Magoffin County comes up with the kickoff, and it's going to be pushed out of bounds at about the 45-yard line. It's Belfry leading 14-6. Live here at the second round of the Kentucky State Middle School Playoffs. You're watching the D&D Sports Network with Kevin Keathley and Darryl McCoy. The dream team of commentating.
Hey, listen, how many years now, Darryl? 5 years? 4 years?
Yeah, 5 years me and you've been together, and 7 as D&D Sports Network. So, you know, you folks at home, what continues to make us do this?
Our first game together was Belfry and not Central.
Was it?
I believe so, at Belfry.
Yeah, yes, it was. Yeah, I do remember that, Coach.
Here we go, Magoffin County lining up. They really settled down in the second quarter.
New shotgun formation. Swings it out to the outside. Reisner gets loose, Coach.
Good tackle.
Oh, nice job by Reisner. Fumble on the field. He picks it up, Coach. He's got space. Montgomery gets the touchdown.
Wow. Unbelievable.
A D&D Sports top 10 play, Coach.
Are you kidding me?
Magoffin County. Now, how about this, Coach? Look at that sportsmanship. Man, that's what it's about.
Unbelievable, Darryl McCoy.
And, Coach, we got a Hornet down up here, and this does not look good.
He's writhing in pain, Darryl.
Yes, he is.
Unbelievable, Darryl McCoy. Kind of like that famous Pittsburgh Steelers play from the 70s.
Coach, and I see a flag down here.
They pulling it back? They calling it back, Darryl?
I hope not.
Unbelievable play, ladies and gentlemen. You're going to want to tune in, rewatch that. Fumbled the football right into the hands of
Coach, I don't think I think it's going to be after the play because they put it on the scoreboard.
Magoffin County cuts it to 2, ladies and gentlemen. Go ahead and tell them to tune in.
Yeah. See, I want to replay on that one, Nikki Begley.
Where's Thomas Rainey when we need him?
Yep, absolutely. The Bonita Adams says, way to go, Hornets. We got Amanda Hicks says, keep on rolling. Ada Montgomery. We see Sports Center Top 10, Jimmy Johnson says. What's up, guys? I just drove by. Cross Taylor says, so Cross, we know what Cross is doing. He's delivering buildings for Southside Buildings and Carports.
Absolutely. And he's somewhere working on his charge game.
That's it.
Yeah.
Yep. The school charges.
Yes, sir. I'm just, ladies and gentlemen, you're going to want to go back just for that play alone.
Yes, sir.
That was unbelievable.
I mean, how about that? Reisner, sliced through them defenders and then got the fumble. And Ada Montgomery right there, Johnny on the spot.
Well, it's not, Darryl, this might be a little more serious than what I first anticipated here.
Yeah, as we see Coach Boger out there, guys, we don't want to show it on the field. So, guys, we're going to take a quick break. Just in the meantime, please send your prayers for this young man as this does not look good. We don't want to speculate, but just make sure you pray for this young man. We'll be right back.
If you're injured in a car wreck, don't delay. Give me a call today, Justin Markham. Here at Markham Law Office, we will fight for you. Don't settle for a handshake and a small check from the insurance companies. Give us a call. Don't take on the big insurance companies alone. We will fight to get you the compensation you deserve. Here at Markham Law Office, you're more than a client. You're family, and we take care of family. Give me a call, Justin Markham, attorney at law.
Come visit us at Castle's Jewelry & Co. Run today. We got a history of making sure our clients' needs and wants are met. Castle's Jewelry has a large selection of rings, necklaces, bracelets, and more. Remember, friends come and go. Jewelry lasts forever.
This is Bruce Walters from Bruce Walters Kia. By now you know Kia is a great vehicle, and you know they come with a 10-year, 100,000-mile warranty. So why should you buy from Bruce Walters Kia? At Bruce Walters Kia, we're going to change your oil for free for life. And what you do with that money you save is up to you. Come check out the 2022 Kia Carnival and the 2021 Kia Sorento. Only at Bruce Walters Kia in Pikeville. Or shop us online at brucewalterskia.com.
Guys, we are back here on Pond Creek. Kevin Keathley, Darryl McCoy, you're watching the D&D Sports Network as Magoffin County trails Belfry 14-12 right now. But that's the last thing on people's mind, Coach, is they're still attending to Jacoby Meeks at midfield.
Yeah, definitely more serious. And it looked bad from the get-go, but, definitely more serious. And
yeah, it's number 15, Jacoby Meeks.
So they're still working on him on the field here. Guess we're going to, got several people out here.
In the class act, you see Coach Boger over there, making sure, and Coach Baldwin making sure they attend to the Magoffin County player and make sure he gets the help that he needs. But
yeah, the coach over there by him. Looked like he was praying for him, Darryl McCoy.
Well, you seen the players praying there, and Belfry was doing it on the other side of the field. So,
that's
they're bringing the team in to pray for him. And this right here, this is what Belfry's about. This is you always see these boys. Tyler Williams. He's former Belfry Pirate. We lost him in an accident. And always says, pray out loud. And every Belfry player that comes through this program stands by that mantra, pray out loud.
Absolutely. It's crazy how you go from euphoria to such concern for your teammate. What an unbelievable play. When you talk about no doubt a top 5 play of the week, just crazy how that play played out. And then you go from there to this. Magoffin County.
And Belfry fans know what this is like, Coach. I mean, just 2 weeks ago at Perry Central, when Stephen Vipperman went down, had to be carted off on an ambulance, and, the Belfry fans was the one in this situation. So,
yeah.
I mean, if anybody knows what they're feeling right now, it's these Belfry fans.
I'm waiting to see here what they decide to do. A lot of people around him.
Yeah, Coach, this is normally when
it's to this degree, right? It's a lot of.
Normally when they're down this long, it's not good, and I hope it's better news on what we're thinking. But Jacoby Meeks, again, guys, if you're just tuning in, Magoffin County's Jacoby Meeks down right now to injury. Couldn't see what happened. Maybe one of the fans can go back and watch it on replay and tell us how it happened. But
4:22 to go here in the third quarter, ladies and gentlemen, on a crazy, just unbelievable, unexpected play. And I call it a play. It wasn't necessarily a play, right? Darryl, it kind of got broken up and fell into the hands of a Magoffin County player, trucked it on into the end zone.
Adam Montgomery, was the one that scored on that, Coach, and I'm sure you're going to see that play go viral as Magoffin County. How about that? Adam Montgomery scored the touchdown, Coach, and he got a smooch for it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what it's about. We see Jonathan Patrick says, much respect to Belfry gathering and praying for the Magoffin County player. William Canterbury says, boy, that was impressive. Said those boys praying for their teammate, talking about Magoffin County. Aaron Davis says that sums up sportsmanship. Seeing a lot of prayers for Jacoby. Tamika Patrick says it won't matter. The game we'll be over to watch the replay, and I'm sure, I mean, this is a situation, this has been a good ball game, Coach. 4:22 to go, but the ball game right now, for the moment, that's the last thing on folks' minds.
And this is what we know. If you're just tuning in, here's kind of the scoop, the rundown. After a very tough beginning by Magoffin County, a little discombobulated, a little maybe nerves, whatever the case may be, they really turned it around in the second quarter and have been playing with a ton of confidence. Belfry, on the other hand, has just been doing what they do, running the football up the middle. Just Mr. Pac-Man, gaining yards. Going in the locker room, 6-6. Belfry comes right out, marches down the field and scores, ladies and gentlemen. Guess what? Magoffin County turns around, and on that unbelievable broken play, Magoffin County scores. And there's a flag on the field right now. A player's down, 14-12.
Yeah, Coach, and who knows? I mean, that play may come back. It may not stand.
A good point.
So,
that's a great point. We're waiting.
But if I had to bet, it's probably unsportsmanlike conduct or something after the play, because I seen Huffman and number 99. I think that's Lovely over there hashing it out. So shaking hands. So I would say that's probably what it'll come down to. I think the touchdown will stand, but right now, our main focus is making sure Jacoby Meeks is okay, and I don't know, Coach, if they're waiting on an ambulance or what.
Absolutely, that's what I'm wondering, if the paramedics are on the way, if they're he's shaken up, and they're just trying to give him some time to kind of get his bearings about him, but you can't really see anything right now. You got several.
Van Lovell says prayers for Magoffin County boy. Jimmy Johnson says this young man's health is the most important thing right now. Nothing else matters. Kane Runyon says the ball game doesn't matter right now. The injury of the player is everybody's focus. Class act by both teams. I agree 100%. Let's see. Kaylee Hamilton says sportsmanship at its finest.
Yeah, great job by both schools right now. Really focused on this young man.
Yeah, and it's tough. You know, I mean, like I said, you know, if anybody knows what Magoffin County's feeling, it's this group right here. As you see Keith May over there. See Matt Varney, Belfry coach.
There is Keith May. Not seen him in a while, Darryl.
Yeah, he's a legendary coach here in the area. You see him out there checking on. He's the principal here at Belfry Middle. See the Belfry fans.
Did Keith coach you, Darryl, or was that?
No, Keith.
Okay.
Keith was the middle school coach at Turkey Creek.
Right.
Which Turkey Creek, in my mind, still this day may be the best middle school team to ever come out of Pike County.
That's saying a lot, Darryl, because you know how good those junior high teams were from a couple of years ago.
That Turkey Creek team, them teams didn't hold a lot to the Turkey Creek team.
Wow, that's a big statement, Darryl.
You had Les Todd, you had Barry Crum, you had Jason Blair, Air Blair, Kent Varney, Bobby and Tom Varney. You had, trying to think of the Lefty Blackburn, Jason Air Blair. I mean, that team was stacked, and I've never seen another middle school team in Pike County as good as that one.
That's
and he went on a great run too during his time there with that group.
Right.
I always say, you know, he's one of the best when it comes to coaching. You know, I mean, it don't matter what sport he's coaching, he's going to get the best. I mean, he never coached track and got their track and field team at Pike Central as one of the top.
My son and my daughter both were part of those great teams.
Yep.
Keith done a tremendous job, ladies and we're still.
And Coach, that's an awesome gesture there. You see one of the fans take
a blanket.
Yeah, Jacoby Meeks a blanket out there, and you know, I mean, everybody's cheering for this young man, whether you're a Belfry fan or a Magoffin County fan right now.
And we're trying to get an update for you, ladies and gentlemen. There's still several tending to him, and they're right at midfield.
Coach, real quick, you know, I want to make sure we thank everybody for tuning in, and want to thank our sponsors that made this ball game happen for these boys. And you know, just remember right now, if you pray, keep this young man in your prayers right now. And, Coach, I'm going to try to go over and get an update from the coaching staff real quick.
Sir. Darryl McCoy is going to go ahead and try to get an update. We've tried to get that for you, and nobody really knows right now. But what I can tell you is there's probably it's like 5 to 6 individuals around the young man and tending to him, looks like it's keeping him calm. They've put a blanket on him. And both teams have been showing ultimate respect and showing great sportsmanship. And Darryl McCoy is looking to get an update right now.
Attention everyone here in Vickerman Stadium. We'd like for you to stand and recite the Lord's Prayer for this boy, because he is hurt and we need to pray for him.
And there we go. They just said over the loudspeaker they want the fans to please raise and recite the Lord's Prayer. And we're going to do that right here, ladies and gentlemen.
Our Father,
who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done, on earth as in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses, as we forgive those who trespass against us.
Lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, the power, and the glory forever. Lord, bless this boy. Just touch his body, God, and allow him to get the help that he needs. In Jesus' name I pray. Amen.
Amen.
Coach, just got back talking to the coaching staff over there, and there is an ambulance coming. And from what they're getting is may have been a helmet to the back or something with the lower back. And, you know, they definitely don't want to speculate on anything, but, you know, that's about all they know, because, you know, like us, we was following the play.
Right, we was following the play because it was an unbelievable broken play, and we didn't see the back side of what was going on.
Yeah.
And again, as Darryl McCoy just mentioned, it looks like the paramedics are on their way.
Leanne Keathley says, sending prayers to the athlete and family. Bruce Hunt says, I pray for Jesus and this young man. Kane Brown says prayers going out. as Jennifer Linden. So they have a young athlete. My prayers go out for this player, and his mom and dad said no worse feeling. Mark Cook says wasn't Turkey Creek and South Wimpson combined conversed at that time. No, or I don't know about that time. They may have been, because that was 2 years, Mark, before I got in middle school, or before I got to grade school. I played for Runyon and South Williamson. We hear the ambulance in the background, Coach. Sirens coming.
You do hear those sirens coming,
but
thankfully.
But during that time, South Wimpson, I know when I was in middle school, they had a team, because they had a young man that went to Johnson Central named Mitchell Coleman. I played against him, had a rat tail that hung down below his butt, Coach. As
you can see, here we come. Did you say he had a rat tail there, McCoy?
It wasn't really a rat tail. It was a mullet that he had.
Right.
And you see the ambulance coming on the field. Cheerleaders down here spent their time praying for the young man. But he had a rat tail that hung down below his waist, and I'm telling you, one of the best basketball players you ever see. And then later, I lost track of him. We played against him in grade school and lost track of him. And then later on in life, Coach, I seen that he had rescued his grandma from a fire at Johnson Central. He played at Johnson Central.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. You see the ambulance coming on the field there.
Darryl, do you know where that's coming from, being from Belfry? How far away are they? Well,
the ambulance?
Is there a local hospital here in Belfry? Is there
yeah.
Or are they going to PMC?
No, we have ARH.
Okay.
Down at South Williamson, and then I'm pretty sure they got the hospital back up on the hill too there in Williamson. They got it back going, so
okay.
So we got 2 hospitals here locally. So and this ambulance, it probably come from up Stone there. It's Appalachian ambulance service or medical service. So I would say it didn't come from the Stone direction, but I'd say that's where it's probably based at, but they'll probably take him down here to ARH to South Wimpson, or if his parents choose so, I don't know,
right.
They're going back toward Pikeville, so, but the closest hospital is ARH.
Paramedics are here, ladies and gentlemen, and again, keep your prayers coming.
Jonathan Crum says he's praying for the young man. Mike and Keisha Maynard praying for this young man. Kane Runyon praying. Brandy Howard said many prayers sent to the young player. Jason Trimble, player in Thomas Hunt, says prayers for this young man, and hopes the Lord touches him in Jesus' name. So you got everybody on here praying for this young man. So, Coach, when you got that many people praying for you, that's a good sign.
Make no doubt about it. When you're in Eastern Kentucky, you are in the Bible Belt, and yes, sir. We've got
Coach David Jewell says Wimpson Memorial isn't open back up, but hopefully in a couple months. So Dr. Beckett don't have it open up yet. So ARH would be the obvious place that they're going to take him.
Folks, let's hope everything's all right, okay? Let's the Magoffin County team's really shook up right now. I see a couple of their guys in tears.
Yeah. Yeah, it's awful, Coach.
Horrible. I don't care any time, any place, and in an environment like this.
And you see the Belfry players over there. They're watching and praying too. As I said, they know how this feels. 2 weeks ago they was sitting in this very same situation with Stephen Viverin.
I always say it, just amazing the change in tone and atmosphere, and it always players come first, and the safety and wellness is most important.
Oh, Coach, that's not good.
That's not good.
This is tough, man. You see, I mean, the kid, you hear him, answering in pain, and the kids, it's just tearing these kids up right now. And, Coach, we're going to step away
we're going to step away for a second, Darryl McCoy. We'll be right back.
This is Bruce Walters from Bruce Walters Kia. By now, you know Kia is a great vehicle, and you know they come with a 10-year, 100,000-mile warranty. So why should you buy from Bruce Walters Kia? At Bruce Walters Kia, we're going to change your oil for free for life. And what you do with that money you save is up to you. Come check out the 2022 Kia Carnival and the 2021 Kia Sorento. Only at Bruce Walters Kia in Pikeville. Or shop us online at brucewalterskia.com.
Come on down to Three Guys Pizza and Brew in Williamson, West Virginia. We're located on the corner of Harvey Street and 3rd. Coach, look at this. Look at this. This is what mountain football is all about.
When I tell you right now I got chill bumps, I have chill bumps.
I got chill bumps all over me, Coach. This right here, I mean, this is what it's about. As they're trying to get the young man on the stretcher, Belfry comes over and consoles these boys in prayer.
They are still trying to load him up on the stretcher, ladies and gentlemen. Again, the paramedics came right out onto the football field.
And Coach, you, seen the whole fans right now. I mean, if that don't, at the end of the day, you still got a ball game to finish, and that's going to be the hardest thing for these Hornets. That you're going to have to finish this ball game. Yeah,
keep competing, and it's tough when one of your brothers go down, and you just don't know the extent of his injury.
You got to finish it, but the last thing on anybody's mind is this game right now.
Fans cheering him on as he is now.
They're putting him in the ambulance now, Coach. So I see him moving his hands, so that's a good sign. He just pulled up his so he's got some strength because he got his arm lift and stuff, so that's a good sign.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So hopefully that young man's okay here. So
great job by the administration here and the paramedics and support staff to get this young man where he needs to get his medical attention, Darryl. So still got a football game to be played here, and it's always tough to move forward. And again, shift of emotions.
Yeah, I mean, that definitely shift. I mean, you've seen a Sports Center top 10 play there by Magoffin County, and then you look back and see one of your brothers down on the ground. I mean, that's got to be tough for the Hornets, and right now, as Jacoby Meeks is on his way to the hospital, we got to get back. To the ball game as unfortunately as it is, but just make sure you keep praying for that young man as we get started here, Coach, with 4:22 to go here in the third quarter.
Again, you keep praying for that young man, but it's back to business here on the football field. 14-12. We're going to find out what that flag was about, Darryl McCoy. Does it get called back, or was it unsportsmanlike? We're going to see.
I'm 99% positive that it's going to be unsportsmanlike conduct. And Coach, that was just my old stepbrother there.
Yeah.
Yeah, Coach Blackburn. His dad, Kenny, was a legendary basketball player here on Pond Creek.
Got to see your brother last night, Mark Maynard, who I coached on the collegiate level. Mark Maynard, and always good to see him.
Well, people around here may not know him by that name, Mark.
Booby.
Coach. There you go.
Booby Maynard.
Aaron Davis says over 450 watching. Yes, they are. So why don't they have an ambulance at the field or these games? I agree. I think that's something that needs to be done, Coach. They should always have an ambulance at a football game for sure.
Right. At the very least, a paramedic, right?
Yeah. Jonathan Patrick says both sets of coaches and staff said that was very classy, much respect. So
I'm interested to see where they're going with the flag. 14-12. Does Magoffin, again, they still have an opportunity for the 2-point conversion to tie it up.
Yeah. And listen, it may be a sense, Coach, where, just like everything else in life, paramedics are on a shortage.
Yeah, that's true.
Can you afford to have one set? And, that's the other issue. It's
right. Well, what we have, and again, we're is that clock running, Darryl?
Yeah.
What?
I bet they're doing a 4-minute wind down or something.
All right.
They're getting loose back up.
A big-time matchup. Great job by the officials to understand that, listen, we want these guys to be at their best, so they're going to let them get warmed up, stretched again. And sometimes you need those type of plays, Darryl, in a big-time matchup, a big-time environment to go your way to win these type of games. And sure enough, Magoffin County somehow found the football in their hands after a fumble recovery and marched it right into the end zone. 14-12 here.
Coach, Judy Dehart says she lives in Belfry, and the ambulance just left, and it's headed toward Pikeville. So
headed towards PMC.
Yeah. So the Blake Branham says, y'all be with these kids. Brad Blackburn says, so few ambulances. They are now only required to notify the EMS that they are playing and to be on standby. So, I 100% understand that too, Coach. I understand having a shortage of EMS workers, and at least they're on standby and ready. But so here we go. 1:44 here, still in the warm-up period. Kevin Keathley, Darryl McCoy, you're watching the Mountain's #1 source for sporting news, the D&D Sports Network. We have Belfry leading Magoffin County 14-12. But Magoffin County with a chance to tie it here, as they still have their 2-point conversion attempt to complete here, Coach.
It looks like they decided to pull the flag, right?
Yeah, I didn't hear them. They didn't motion up to the press box. So
14-12. Going to have a chance to tie this. Goodness gracious, what a game this has turned out to be. At first, he was like, look, I said, you know what? Magoffin County just didn't come in mentally dialed in. No, sir. They regrouped. Very proud of this team and coaching staff. Have played a different type of football from the second quarter on, and Belfry's just done what Belfry's done.
Absolutely. As Greg Hayes says, that fumble was similar to the tip drill they got on 4th and a mile at Hazard. Gary Childers says, hard to watch, but much respect to everyone involved. Class act. Well, Gary Childers knows a little bit about football here on Pond Creek, as he was the fullback for David Jones and Doug Howard on them 2 state title teams.
A lot of great players
come through Pond Creek. Here you go. Peck lines up under center. Flips it back. Oh, fumble on the field. And Belfry gets it.
Recovers.
Yeah, great job by the Pirates to knock that one loose. Score sets at 14-12 with 4:22 to go in the third quarter. You're watching the D&D Sports Network. Come on down to Three Guys Pizza and Brew in Williamson, West Virginia. We're located on the corner of Harvey Street and 3rd Avenue. We got great deals on pizzas, sandwiches, and more. You get great service with great pricing. Enjoy your birthday or ball games with us here at Three Guys Pizza and Brew. Look forward to seeing you. Trailhead Bar and Grill in Maplewood, West Virginia is making sure trail riders and locals are staying happy and full. One thing's a guarantee at Trailhead is great food and great service. Come watch your favorite ball game, have a party, or we'll host your events at Belfry fans in full effect, Coach, as Belfry leads 14-12 here, and squib kick. It's going to be Belfry fielding the ball at the 40.
Nice job just falling on it, Darryl.
Yeah.
Didn't try to make anything out of it.
Yeah, not taking an opportunity there. Really smart. Tim Taylor says, great job, Belfry. Sticking with the MC to win this one in the end, Jimmy Johnson says so. We see Gracie and Tate merchandise owner Seth Cox tuning in. Appreciate that, Seth. As always, supporting D&D as a sponsor and as a fan.
Absolutely. Belfry taking over here.
Yep. Gabe Varney, he'll bring the play out and line up under center. Coach, that center is a big old boy.
Absolutely.
Hand off. First man through. That's Brody Austin.
Just creating yardage, Darryl.
Yep. He picked up about 2 on that play.
Belfry they just eat you up on the inside, and they've done it all night.
And Magoffin County bringing some linebackers up, Coach, and listen, right now would be a nice time to maybe get somebody sneak out the backfield because you got an open secondary. Fumble on the field! And Belfry will recover.
Yeah, they able to fall on it again. Yep. Very fortunate. 3rd down.
Guys, you're watching this game courtesy of Southside Buildings and Carports, Trailblazers Outfitters, Trailhead Bar and Grill, Three Guys Pizza and Brew, Justin Markham, attorney at law, Conley Brothers Giovanni's. Here you go, Coach.
You nailed it. They moved their guys up, Darryl.
Yeah.
They get off sides.
Yep.
False
Belfry
start.
back them up again.
Yeah.
Yep. So Magoffin County right now, this defense coming up big for the Hornets, Coach.
Yes, sir. They changed their alignment just a little bit, moved a couple of guys up, try to take away that short gain yardage, and got what they needed there. Penalty on Belfry. Moves them back. They need a stop, right, Darryl?
Yeah.
Belfry's just kind of marched down the field, eating up yardage, eating up clock.
So, Coach, I just about guarantee they're not going to pass the ball here. They brought Kanan Howard out, so, they got their heavy package in right now. Encroachment on the defense.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, that's on the defense there.
Yeah. No,
that was on Belfry again.
Uh-oh, watch out.
Wow. I didn't see a pirate jump. Not saying he didn't, but I just seen the defender, so I thought it was on encroachment.
That was me on our side.
Yeah.
Looked like he jumped. Moves them back. Here we go.
Well, 3rd and forever.
Again, you see momentum starting to shift again. Magoffin County's way.
Yep. 3rd and forever for the Pirates here. Gabe Varney coming up under center. Again, Belfry going with that heavy package. Man in motion. And smart timeout there as Coach Boger is taking the timeout to regroup his players here as he just didn't feel safe, Coach, with it there. Belfry leads this one 14-12 with 2:13 to go here in the 3rd quarter. You're watching the D&D Sports Network. Come visit us at Castle's Jewelry & Co-Run today. We got a history of making sure our clients' needs and wants are met.
Castle's Jewelry has a large selection of rings, necklaces, bracelets, and more. Remember, friends come and go. Jewelry lasts forever.
We are back here, Coach. It is 3rd and forever for the Pirates as Belfry leads this 14-12 here in the 3rd quarter. Coach, that's
nice job by Magoffin.
He wrapped Barney up quickly on that one.
Absolutely. 4th down.
That was Wireman.
Definitely bringing the special teams on, right, Darryl?
Yeah, you got. Well, I don't know, man. Last week against Pikeville, Coach Boger had his backs against the wall on the 2-yard line and went for it. So
rolled the dice.
Yeah, it's not all around for him to go for it, but he did say his punter is healthy now.
Yeah,
so
he's back, right?
Yeah.
Here we go. Let's see if we see any tomfoolery. I don't think so.
Yeah. See another Belfry legend tuning in, Matt Maynard.
Yeah.
High snap. Ooh. Oh, Coach, he got a piece of that.
Oh, nice job by Magoffin.
Yeah, that's number 7 fielding the ball there, Coach.
If you're a Hornets fan, you got to love it.
That was Mason Peck.
Got a flag on the field again.
Yeah.
Tell a friend to tell a friend. Things are heating up. Right here at the end of the 3rd, you've got Magoffin County. All of a sudden, the tide turning, shifting.
It is, man. This is 1:18 to go here in the 3rd quarter. Belfry sitting on a 2-point advantage, 14-12.
Let's see what they have.
Sportsmanlike on both sides.
Both sides, yes, sir. Even Steven. Magoffin County takes over. My, oh, my, you're not going to want to miss the finish of this game. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm telling you, it's turned out to be exactly what you said it was going to be, Darryl.
Coach, instant classic. I thought that's what this would be, and this is only your 2nd ball game, football game ever with me, and man, are you getting to see a good one here?
Absolutely. The future of high school football right here on the D&D Sports Network.
Absolutely. These boys, there's nobody wants to lose, Coach, because you lose. It's your last ball game you ever play in a middle school uniform.
Right, it's done. It's over. And Belfry trying to do what only they have done, right? I believe Belfry's the only 4-peat.
Yeah.
So they're trying to do what only they have done in the past. And Magoffin County trying to create their own legacy.
And you see Coach Boger come out and see what's going on.
Here we go. Fans are up.
You see the Hornet players trying to get the fans up on all arms, Coach.
They said turn it up.
And Belfry's fans, looky here, Coach,
Here
on the other side. That's what this is about, Coach. Mountain football at its finest.
Yes, sir. Energy on a 10. Here we go.
Love this, man. 2 competing fan bases, 2 competing communities, 2 competing football teams putting on a show for the fans in the stands and at home.
Here we go.
Peck. 3 backs in the backfield. He hands it off. Ooh, Coach. Yeah, he slowed up, and that was number 32 on the tackle. Come up quickly. I think
Isaiah May.
Yeah. Isaiah May, Coach, one of my favorite players on this squad.
Nothing doing for Magoffin County on 1st down, Darryl. Under a minute to play here in the 3rd. 14-12, Belfry with the advantage. The winner faces Hazard next week at Johnson Central.
Yep, next Saturday evening. You got Peck in the backfield with Wireman to his right side. 2 receivers on the top side of your screen. Peck Screen pass down at the bottom. Spins out of trouble. Picks up maybe a half a yard on the play, Coach, but not much more. That was big number 74 coming over, making the play for the Pirates.
Going to let the clock
Braden
run
Lucas
out here.
Yeah, that will be the end of the third quarter, guys. We will be right back for the final period. I promise you don't want to miss that one. Come back and join us. Southside Buildings and Carports and Southside Shed Hunters of Louisa, Kentucky offers shed hauling services up to 16 by 52 long buildings. We also have lofted cabins, utility cabins, garages, man caves, she sheds that you can customize and order to your wants and needs with many different options such as workbenches, shelving, transom windows, and much more. You can go to the location or buy using 3D Builder's online order system. You can build right from your own home. We offer metal garages and carports that are built to any size and installed right on your property. For more info, call 304-928-0060 or 304-928-0062. Here at Southside Buildings and Carports, we've got you covered. Speaking of Cross Taylor, you just heard from Southside Buildings and Carports, Coach, man cave, she sheds, and more. There you go, Peck. Looks downfield. He airs it out, Coach.
Oh.
Coach, he had a man, too.
He had him.
Yeah.
It would have been 6 points on the scoreboard.
He would have. You see the Belfry players asking the fans to get up. That's Stephen Vipperman.
14-12. Belfry clinging to that 2-point lead here. Magoffin, kind of their offense became a little stagnant, Darryl. Not moving the ball.
See Kanan Howard on that outside. He's done a good job coming up helping support the run stoppage today.
Here we go.
Pick. He's going deep again, Coach.
Oh, again.
Coach. I mean, had him both times, the receivers beating the man. It just
wasn't, just didn't connect both times. Wow. Belfry dodged the bullet with that one.
Yeah, they're going to take over on downs here with 7:45 to go. And right now, I know what Belfry's going to do. They're going to try to chew that clock.
They said we're going to eat clock, we're going to eat yards, right?
That's what they're going to try to come out and do here. So Magoffin County's defense is going to have to come up with another big stand.
Under 8 to play. Winner again faces Hazard next week. It's next Saturday.
It's not much of a prize, is it?
No, not at all.
There you go. Gabe Varney sends Chafin in motion.
It is.
Looky there. Oh, truck stick.
Watch out.
He's still off to the races. That is Isaiah May across the 5. He gets across. Touchdown, Pirates. Or did they?
No, sir.
No, they're saying he's at the 2, Coach. Wow. What a run from that young man. A truck stick, a stiff arm. We got a flag on the play, though. Hopefully that one stands, Coach, because that one out there is going to go in that kid's highlight reel.
Unbelievable. What a run by that young man.
That was one hell of a run, Coach.
Looks like they're calling it.
So they're bringing it back.
Yeah, it looks like they're bringing it back, Darryl.
Yep.
Well, you got some Magoffin County players excited. You got some Belfry players excited. So who knows?
Yeah. So I've not really seen. We're seeing the white hat come out now, holding on the offense. Yep. So bring it back.
Bring it back.
Big break there.
Yeah, absolutely.
Huge break. There's the
clock running. Here we go.
Yeah.
Under center here.
Gabe Varney hands it off. Again, that's May again.
Just breaking tackle.
Coach, look at that. Bumbling and stumbling his way down. Looks like he's at about the 21-yard line.
Kind of looking like the Nigerian Nightmare for the Chiefs years ago.
Yeah.
Just running over people, right?
Yeah, it looks like he's hard to bring down, man. They put him in the backfield. You could see he's wincing right now. I don't know if he's got another run in him right now. He's probably saying, give me a break, coach. Yeah, and you can tell Jamison Chafin, I think he's more out there for a decoy more than anything because they've not used him much at all. Point. And, he's definitely – kid showing a lot of heart just being out there because he's having a tough time walking. Puts Chafin in motion, hands it off again. May, coach, trucks another player.
Just keeps bringing it. Credit the offensive line on that one. They created a huge hole.
This drive's been all offensive line.
Belfry just marching down the field once again. Magoffin County desperately needs to keep them out of the end zone.
Hey, great job by this Pirate offense, and it all starts with that offensive line. That front, coach, is tough.
Absolutely. It's fourth quarter time. It's under 6 to play. It's how bad do you want it? Dig down deep. Find something, that little something extra, that little reserve. Magoffin County
needs
a stop, Darryl.
Yeah, we'll stay here during this one, but coach, they absolutely need a stop. I mean, this is huge possession here. We see Nick Mills says, shout out to the fine folks at Belfry. Go Pirates. Joe Cochran says, I think Belfry has 8 middle school football championships in total. They do. The got just as many high school ones as well, Joe. Rebecca Gayhart said both teams have a lot of talent coming up. I agree with that. And Tim Taylor says shades of Doug Jr. Doug Howard Jr., coach. In my mind, might be the best running back that I've ever seen in high school personally come through Pond Creek here. I think him, David Jones, Matt Maynard, I'd probably Doug and Matt and David, then Isaac Dixon, of course. And then you had Thomas Varney as well. Russell Carter, running back you here at Belfry. So here we go. Belfry going to come out, coach. 5:53 to go here in the fourth quarter. Belfry with the 14-12 lead. You're watching the D&D Sports Network. Gabe Varney pushes forward, coach.
That line
just
pushing on forward.
Coach, this
chains move.
I'll tell you.
Right, Darryl? The chains?
Yeah. No.
I'm sorry.
They need to get to it looks like about the 4 to get the first down.
Credit this offensive line of Belfry's just all night long, imposing their will.
There we go. Same play again.
Still pushing.
Looky there. He's still on his feet, coach.
Still pushing.
He's down on his feet. Touchdown,
wow.
Pirates.
Are you kidding me?
How about that? Load up the D9 dozer and pushed his way all the way to the end zone, coach. And do we got another injured player maybe? No.
I know this, Darryl. They better be handing out MVP awards to this offensive line.
Absolutely. This offensive line deserves it. You see Jameson Chaseman, Huffman trying to get the players. And, coach, this two-point conversion attempt is maybe the ball game because – if you hold them, it's still a one-possession ball game.
Exactly right.
If they score here, then, it's going to be hard to get 2 scores in. So
just a fast-moving game outside of the injury we had. It's been a fast-moving game. Belfry really controlling this clock.
Huge two-point conversion attempt here. And if I'm Magoffin County coming up, loading the box, and if I'm Belfry, I'm sure if they want something to the outside, they can get it as well.
Like we got
yeah, and that's what they was going for. Chafin was going across. So
push them back.
Yeah, Belfry showed their cards there, so that's another big break for the Hornets.
20-12, Belfry.
Coach, if you ain't watching this ball game, what the heck are you doing?
Exactly. What are you doing on a Saturday night? you know there's only one place, tuning in to D&D.
Yeah. Coach, there it is.
Here we go.
That's Chafin. He runs into the defender and stays on his feet. Belfry will go up 10 on Magoffin County here with 5:02 to go. Still a lot of time left to be played, but we'll find out more when we come back. You're watching the D&D Sports Network.
Looking for a new healthcare provider? Come see us at Tug Valley Wellness Clinic. We take all patients from the ages 2 and up. Our staff has over 30 years of medical experience. We do everything from DOT physicals, wellness exams, adult and child, walk-in visits, and more. Call us today at 304-236-3601 and reach us Monday through Friday.
Come on down to Three Guys Pizza and Brew in Williamson, West Virginia. We're located on the corner of Harvey Street and 3rd Avenue. We got great deals on pizzas, sandwiches, and more. You get great service with great pricing. Enjoy your birthday or ball games with us here at Three Guys Pizza and Brew. Look forward to seeing you. We're back here, Coach, as they kick the onside kick, giving Magoffin County good field position. Hornets will start this drive at the 50.
Darryl, I get it, right? But what's your thinking behind that? Up 22-12 onside kick. I mean, are you just trying to throw them off and hoping? Just go ahead and seal the game, seal the deal, or?
Well, no, Coach. Let's fix this scoreboard here. Honestly, if I had to guess and I was in the coach's head, I would say they probably don't want to let Wireman, Montgomery, or Reisner return it. So they're probably kicking it short to keep from the
so they're saying, we'll give up.
Yeah. We'll give up the 20 yards, because we don't want to take a chance on giving a touchdown up.
Right, okay.
Peck looking downfield. He airs it out, Coach. He had a man, too.
Yes, sir.
And, Coach, I don't know which one that was for, but Wireman come up with the reception. I think it was intended for Montgomery, though.
He has thrown 3 really good balls. This one converts, and they're moving down the field here. Here we go. Plenty of time, but you gotta move along.
We had Matt Jones said Jonah Cottle's the best running back I ever seen. Yeah, we forgot Jonah and Micah Cottle, the legends, as well as Ace and Eli up at Belfry right now. Here you go, Peck in the gun. Hornets looking downfield. He's going to run it, Coach, down the sideline. He got out of bounds. Good job.
Yes, sir.
Stopping the clock.
Yeah, creating yardage, moving the ball forward. That's what you want to do right now. 4:27 to play.
The David Thompson, Tulsa's coach, says, hey, guys, great game. Absolutely, Coach Thompson. Congrats on the win last night. Tulsa with another big win. Parker Watts had 2 touchdowns in that one.
Shotgun.
Peck.
Nice throw.
Yeah, another nice throw, and Wireman gets out of bounds. Coach moving the clock. The clock still running, Coach.
Yeah, they're still running the clock. You hear the fans.
Yeah. Coach, there was about 3 or 4 seconds run off there.
Yeah, at least 3. Could have been as many as 5.
See, I'd like to see them do like in basketball where they signal up and tell them to put so many seconds back on.
Right.
In basketball, that's what they do.
Here we go. Magoffin moving the ball.
There it is. They did. They put 6 seconds back up.
Yes,
so.
sir.
Yo, Peck. Looks downfield, Coach.
Oh, he threw it into a host of Belfry defenders.
Yes, he did, and the receiver didn't have he stopped, and Coach, a lot of times when you hear them footsteps, you get dinosaur arms.
That's what I was going to say, Darryl. He stopped his route, stopped running, and almost an INT. Here we go. Magoffin County.
Kane Runyon says, D&D Sports, can't believe I seen the tush push. Belfry used it twice. I agree.
Oh,
there you go, Peck. Coach, and if I'm Magoffin County, you know, I don't know that I go away from my bread and butter. You know,
Right.
I mean, there's still plenty of time to run the football.
Absolutely, and though they've had some good looks, and also you probably want to get rid of that ball. Clock running now.
Guys, we're hoping you're enjoying tonight's coverage of this second round Kentucky State Middle School playoff game with Kevin Keathley and Darryl McCoy here on the D&D Sports Network.
Third down. Here we go.
You got Wireman in the backfield with Peck. Coach, right now it's time to hand it off. Maybe
missed him right in the middle of the field, Darryl.
Peck still on his feet, Coach. He got out of bounds on that opposite side, Coach, but you know, I might would have run maybe a delayed handoff or something there because Belfry has spread it out. Their defense had a lot of room in the middle of that field.
Yeah, well, Belfry very fortunate there. Magoffin had a man wide open right outside the middle of the field and just didn't get it to him. Fourth down territory, fourth down time. Got to go for it. 22-12.
Yep.
Here we go. This could be
the ball game for all intents and purposes. There's a timeout, so Magoffin County is going to talk about it, Coach. But let's stay here during this one, Coach. As we want to thank Southside Buildings and Carports, Three Guys Pizza and Brew. Coach, you ever wanted to go to Hatfield McCoy Trail and you just ain't got $40,000 to drop on a side by side?
Yeah.
Well, you can go down to Trailblazer Outfitters and rent you a side-by-side to enjoy the Hatfield McCoy Trails. Wow. So get you one, drive on over to Trailhead Bar and Grill and get you some great food, great service there. And then if you have an accident during that time, you can call Justin Markham, attorney at law. Listen, and then once you want to go get your vehicle fixed, you can call Derek Bowling at Kentucky Farm Bureau. And if you're hurt or injured, you can relax on that nice new sofa thanks to Kemper Furniture.
Hey, you better believe it. Hey, we've got you covered, right?
Yeah, Southside Buildings and Carports has you covered. So
here we go. This could be it.
Go Peck, dropping back. He's looking to pass, Coach. Screen pass and drops it. Man, Magoffin County upset.
That's tough. That's tough.
That's tough, Coach. You know, Lovely has played such a fabulous ball game, and knew, you know, that was one that they had. They just, you know, Magoffin County just not able to execute there on that play. Belfry will take over on downs. At 3:06 to go here in the fourth quarter.
Magoffin County with one timeout, and obviously they're going to use it.
There you go. Belfry lines up under center. Turns, hands it off. He's chopped down.
Yeah, nowhere to go.
Yeah.
Nice job, clock running.
Danny Oval says there are Pirates, and then they are those that wish they were. Angie Tackett says Darryl and his advertising, yes sir. Angie, or yes ma'am. You know, that's what makes this whole train go around. We couldn't give this spotlight to the mountains without our sponsors.
Here we go. Second down. Oh.
Uh-oh. May still on his feet, Coach, carrying defenders.
What a job he's done here, specifically in the fourth quarter, Darryl.
You see Jason Zeller over there. I can't wait to see the images he captured during this ball game.
Yeah.
He does a great job getting photos of these kids. And, you know, photographers are so often overlooked, Coach. You know, I mean, you know, how many times have we not wrote a story on a kid because we didn't have a good picture of him?
Absolutely.
You know, I mean, Jim Arnett from Magoffin County is one of the best as well. Jason Zeller for Belfry, Jim Arnett, Ray Justice up at the high school. I mean, photographers definitely deserve their praise. Especially the ones that allow you to use their pictures.
That's the ones, right. Under 2 minutes to play.
There you go.
It looked like we had an offsides, but nevertheless, here we go.
Yeah. May gets down near another first down.
That's what I was going to say. It looked like it was a first down.
Coach, and, right now, Magoffin County, there's an injury on the field. I cannot see what number that is, Coach, but
what we got, Darryl? We got an injury.
Yeah.
Fans. Here's some fans.
Can't tell what number that is, but Magoffin County, Coach, when we come back, yeah, he's up. That's Wireman again.
He's fine.
Yeah.
Darryl, it looks like Belfry's going to advance to face Hazard next week at Johnson Central. And listen, Magoffin County gave it everything they had.
They have, man. They've had such a magical season. You hate to see it end like this. But listen, Coach, if Magoffin County can somehow get a turnover here, who knows? But you still got to have a lot more things to happen. But
first down territory, Darryl. You maybe run it one more time. You can start just playing it out, right?
Yeah. I think they'll have to run it probably two more times, and then they can have the victory formation.
Right. A little short on the first down.
So, guys, after the game, make sure you stick around as we will announce the Tug Valley Wellness Clinic player of the game.
Here we go, clock running. Second down.
Belfry huddling up this time. They ain't huddled it up all game. They usually just run up to the line.
Right.
Watch these Hogs up front, Coach.
Just pushing.
Yeah, nice push. Got the first down.
Yes, sir. First down. Belfry Pirates. And fans can smell it.
You can smell it in the air, Coach.
Yes, sir.
Belfry will move on, and they will face Hazard on Saturday. Next Saturday, that game will be played at Johnson Central High School.
The winner of that game, where do they go, Darryl?
They go on, and I'm pretty sure it's the Final Four in the state.
Yeah.
So, and, Coach, you hate to see Magoffin County's season end like this because they've had such a fabulous season. This is one of them legendary teams. They'll go down in history. Well, they're going to take victory formation here as Belfry takes the knee. And that's going to be all she wrote. They just got to run the clock off, Coach.
Got to run it off. And Darryl, again, Belfry still chasing. They're still, that four-peat, still alive, still chasing history.
See Jameson Chafin, Isaiah May trying to get the fans up. Brody Austin.
One more snap, and that'll do it.
Yep. And that's it. Belfry will move on to face Hazard in the third round of the Kentucky State Middle School playoffs. What a ball game, Coach, we just seen between two powerful programs. Both teams deserve all the respect in the world. These are two teams that, if they played 10 times, they'd split them 5-5.
Absolutely. Unbelievable game, unbelievable environment. Highs, lows, a roller coaster ride. But Belfry's moving on to Johnson Central next week to face a really, really good Hazard team.
It does. Guys, we're going to take a quick break, and when we come back, we will announce the Mingy Beef Jerky player of the game.
Looking for a new healthcare provider? Come see us at Tug Valley Wellness Clinic. We take all patients from the ages 2 and up. Our staff has over 30 years of medical experience. We do everything from DOT physicals, wellness exams, adult and child, walk-in visits, and more. Call us today at 304-236-3601 or reach us Monday through Friday.
Come on down to Three Guys Pizza and Brew in Williamson, West Virginia. We're located on the corner of Harvey Street and 3rd Avenue. We got great deals on pizzas, sandwiches, and more. You get great service with great pricing. Enjoy your birthday or ball games with us here at Three Guys Pizza and Brew. Look forward to seeing you.
Back here, Belfry, Kentucky. Coach Kevin Keathley, Darryl McCoy, you just watched absolute dandy of a game when you talk about Belfry and Magoffin County. Belfry gets out of here with the W, 22-12. Oh, yeah.
Looky here, Coach, coming up to the fans. And I tell you, this ball game right here is an instant classic.
A lot of big-time plays, big-time moments. Yeah, and guess what? Two really good football teams. The future's bright both ways. Belfry marches on. They're going to face Hazard. And listen, they may go in there as the underdog again, Darryl, right?
Yeah, absolutely. They will go in as the underdog. You know, Coach, the last ball game between them two came down. Belfry, it was a 1-point ball game, and Belfry got a penalty on the 2-point conversion attempt, backed them up to the 20, and they couldn't convert on a 2-point conversion attempt. So Hazard moved on to beat them. So, these two teams are very close.
Very close. Well, you had a chance to listen to Coach Fletcher, the head coach of Hazard. He's here right now with his coaching staff. He staffed the game. He checked it out. Oh, yeah. Both teams are going to do everything they need to do to prepare. Scouting report, video report. They're going to have their players ready to go next week. It's going to be a battle of two titans next Saturday, Johnson Central.
Absolutely. As you see Coach Boger talking to the Pirates there, Coach, cheerleaders, football players, fans in the stands. Everybody wants to hear from the man right now.
Absolutely.
And this ball game, Coach, like I said, Magoffin County, they showed a lot of class. The players just done a tremendous job tonight. Not giving up, but when Jacoby Meeks went out, Magoffin County make no quarrels, because they still came and fought. They wanted to get this win for their fallen teammate, but that has to take a lot out of any team.
It takes the wind out of your sail, especially after a phenomenal play that just took place. It was an absolutely euphoria of high. It was the highest of the highs there off that play, and then just immediately you turn your attention to your fallen teammate. And so that definitely changes the momentum, and it changes the enthusiasm and intensity in your team. So no doubt about it, that changed it a little bit. But goodness gracious, this Belfry front line, that offensive line, did a tremendous job tonight helping control the clock. And, man, did they eat up the yards.
They absolutely did. And, the offensive line, Coach, never gets the credit that it deserves. And at Belfry for many years, they have been the ones. You talk about Belfry being running back you. They don't do that without them hogs up front.
Absolutely.
Coach, that'll bring us to the Tug Valley Wellness Clinic Player of the Game. And we are giving it to the Belfry offensive line.
I love it. I think absolutely without those guys, there's no gaps, there's no holes. May's not maybe May's still getting it done, right, Darryl?
Yeah.
But that offensive line made it much, much easier tonight. Big-time shout-out to that Belfry offensive line tonight.
Absolutely. Them boys, they've done a tremendous job all year. Belfry suffered a lot of injuries. Belfry still, they are – I would say Belfry, as far as injuries go, they're probably about 80% right now, and still struggling from some key injuries. So, that offensive line is what's kept this team ticking during all these injuries.
Absolutely. Credit to the offensive line. Belfry moving on, a total team effort, and just a great environment tonight here at what's the name of this Belfry what, Darryl?
The hollow grounds of the historic Vipperman Stadium.
Yes, sir. The first two state championships won right here on this football field for Belfry High School and Coach Haywood. Just a tremendous environment tonight. A lot of big-time plays, big-time moments, and, of course, fans, keep your prayers coming for that young man that had to be taken to the hospital earlier tonight. We hope that that things are better than what it appeared to be. So keep your prayers coming for that young man. But my, oh my, Big-time plays, big-time moments. Magoffin County, what a great year. Belfry moving on.
Coach, you're going to like this. We got some of these hogs coming up here for you to talk to. Come on over here, guys. Come on over. Have a stand over here. Come over this side. Over here. Come over here. All right, Coach, I'm going to hand the headset over and let you talk to these young men here. So it looks like first up we got Mr. Vipperman, and we also got number 34 here, Coach, which will be Logan Burton. So here you go, Coach.
Yes, sir. Listen, you talk about team effort. You talk about, Mr. May getting those holes, getting those gaps. The Belfry Pirates, it ain't happening unless that O-line is setting the table for them. Listen, I was super impressed with you guys and the job you did on the line tonight, just moving it down the field. Without you guys, it ain't happening. Talk a little bit about tonight's team effort and the job this offensive line did to create scoring opportunities for the backfield.
Well, honestly, Coach, it's won and lost in the trenches, so I don't know what them skill guys do without us. That's what I'm just saying.
Right.
So
I like
also
that.
got to give credit to them.
Yes.
So and especially for 32.
Yeah.
He ain't played a position all year, but he was a horse. So we rode him all the way down there.
Indeed, you guys did. Listen, unbelievable job. I'm watching. I said, listen, it's just this, you're just moving Magoffin County down the field. There's nothing they can do about it. It was just fun to watch. Is that something you guys talk about, winning in the trenches?
Yes, sir. We probably have one of the best O-line coaches in the country, Irv, Coach Dotson. He's one of my favorites.
Right.
And I don't know what we'd do without him.
Absolutely. Unbelievable job. Moving on down the line. Listen, I love his mentality. He said, listen, it ain't getting done without us. Hey.
Good? Yeah, you're good.
Talk about that. Piggyback off what he said. It ain't happening without the offensive line. Total team effort, but no doubt about it, the difference maker was that offensive line tonight. Talk a little bit about you guys in the efforts the Belfry Pirates tonight.
I mean, we play tough. These coaches out here, these offensive coordinators, they don't play.
Right.
They be putting us through a bunch of stuff. It's rough out here.
Right, no doubt about it. That's why, right, 3-peat, state champs going for a 4th.
Yes, sir.
And you ain't getting it done at Belfry without that running game. And it starts with this offensive line. And you guys, and listen, this is my first time watching you guys this year, and I said, no doubt about it, this offensive line, one of the best I've seen. Junior high school. You guys just absolutely controlled tempo, controlled game. Unbelievable job. Moving on down the line. Let's talk to some of these guys. I want to. Yeah. Right. Yeah. Let's talk a little bit about this. Right. You guys a couple of weeks ago, Darryl McCoy said one of your players went down with what was thought was a serious injury. I don't know the circumstances of that, but turn around a couple of weeks later and you have the young man go down from Magoffin County. Talk a little bit about that and the emotions on you with you guys.
Yes, sir. That was Steve Rivers, 65. He got hit, and the whole team was just down. It was a turnaround for the game. We didn't know what to do, but we turned to God, and God helped us through all this. And here we are now pushing through the team with all the O-line, the backs, the special team, the coaches. We're all here together as a team. Absolutely. I saw a tremendous job. You guys came together for that young man from Magoffin County and prayed for him. That says a lot about you guys and the character that you have and the coaches. When you got together, did you have a chance to talk to the Magoffin County guys and just, what was said between you two? Yes, sir. We talked to the coaches. Me and Brody Austin, number 2, went to his papa, pastor, and asked him to pray for him because that's what Perry did for us and prayed for us, and God helped us through all this. And we talked to the coaches, told him it's going to be there for them, God's going to be there for him, and we all love him. And then it was just a good game from there, coaches, staff, and players, and all that. Absolutely. I love that. Moving forward, you got Hazard next week at Johnson Central. Talk a little bit about what you guys are going to have to do to get that W. Same thing we did tonight. We're going to have to run ball down the throat, block good, defense on the game all night, get Maddox down there and just get him back in the backfield and do what we did. I love it. If it's any indication tonight, I like your chances. Unbelievable job, young man. Keep it moving. I love that. You talk about a hoss right here, brother. You ain't moving this man. This man's going to move you about 20 yards before you even get started. Talk about today's performance. Unbelievable job by
this team right here. Well, both sides of the ball. Let me just be clear on that. I know I'm hyping you guys up, right, but it was a total team effort. But talk a little bit about this. You look like you've been working. You look like you've been in the coal mines, brother. You've been putting some work in. Talk about the effort tonight.
Well, it's a team game. Running the ball is just the Belfry way.
Right.
That's how we're raised.
Yeah. That's what Darryl McCoy said.
Yes, sir.
He said it's just the way it is.
Yep.
And that's all you guys know.
Been here for 3 years, and that's all I've learned.
So you got 3 state titles?
Yes, sir. No, 2. This is my 3rd year.
Right. So, okay, you're going for your 3rd.
Yes, sir.
Team's going for their 4th. What are you guys going to have to do to come out with a victory next week and keep moving forward against a really good Hazard team?
About the same thing we did tonight, Grind all week in practice and just ball out the next game.
Absolutely. Grind, pay the price, and sacrifice, pay the price. That's what happens. You got to pay your dues. Owen Smith getting it done. I like it. He said he's still sweating, still got that Gatorade towel going on. Unbelievable job tonight. Keep going.
Thank you.
Good luck next week, brother. Keep that moving on. Mr. Austin, brother, you got the face paint on, right?
Yes,
you
sir.
feeling good, right?
Yes, sir.
Talk about a W like this, what it means. I mean, a Magoffin County team. I was talking to Darryl McCoy. He's a Belfry native, right? In case you didn't know. So he bleeds that red. He said, I don't know tonight. He said Magoffin County might be the favorite. And you guys came out and just punished them on that line all night long. And it really was the difference maker in this game. At least I felt. Talk about just you guys' collective effort.
I mean, we grind practice all week. Smash mouth football.
Right, that's exactly what it was, smash mouth football. And I told Darryl during a break, I said, look, nothing pretty about it. They just absolutely just knocking them in the mouth and moving them forward. What do coaches talk about all week? They say, look, it's just the Belfry way. We just got to do what we do and stick to the game plan, or was there any changes to the game plan?
No, sir.
No, not at all. Just stick right down the middle. Talk again, moving forward, Hazard, is there anything you guys from last game, is there any adjustments you guys need to make, or is it just cleaning up some things?
I don't know.
Right. Well, listen, unbelievable job. I like the war paint, right? So
Thank you.
You got the Stinger look, you got the Ultimate Warrior look from back in the WWE days. How many state titles you got?
0.
0. So this will be your first, going after your first one. Well,
Yes,
listen, good luck. I hope you get it. If this effort's any indication, you guys are on the right track. Great job tonight. Go celebrate with your family. We'll be cheering you on. Well, I can't say we'll be cheering you on. Darryl McCoy might be cheering you on. We got to stay unbiased. But good luck next week at Johnson Central against Hazard.
Thank you.
Yes, sir.
Go Barts.
Oh, we got the big fella here, Mr. Braden Lucas.
So.
Yes, sir. All right, brother. Talk about it, man. I said, Darryl McCoy, I said, you got to bring all these guys up here. You got to let them have their moment, because too many times it's the running back, it's the tight ends, it's the QB, and sure enough, they did a tremendous job too. Not taking anything away from them, but you guys deserved it tonight. Talk about this brotherhood. Are you guys thick as thieves, brother?
I try to help bond the team.
Yeah.
Sometimes we can be not as close, but when we really need to, we all really come pack together and we focus in.
When it matters the most, you come together, say, let's go to war, let's get this W. That's what you did tonight.
So,
right after that unbelievable play, that crazy play by Magoffin County, the fumble, then recovered, scored the TD, and then the young man went down. What was being said on the sidelines about the coaching staff? Because things you can lose focus, lose attention. What was the coaching staff talking to you guys about during those 30 minutes or so?
Just telling us to calm down, don't get too hyped up, just really stay controlled. They'll give us time to stretch after all the injuries and stuff happens, and the ambulance takes them off.
Right. Now, have you been a part of a state champion team yet?
Last year was my first year.
So do you got a championship ring?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. So you're going for number 2.
So
I like it. Brother, what are you going to need to do next week to get that W?
Really, the whole week in practice, just push everyone to do their best so we can come out, be the best game, and hopefully win regionals and go to state.
Absolutely, brother. Well, listen, you guys did a tremendous job tonight. Congratulations. You need to pat each other on the back and say, let's go get another one against a really good Hazard team. Great job tonight, young man.
Thank you.
How about this, Mulin? Toby Keathley's proud of
Yes,
this.
sir. Oh, my goodness. Yes, sir. Hey. Talk about it, brother. You bigger than I am. Talk about the job you did in the trenches tonight and just absolutely just manhandling folks.
It's just the grind.
It's the grind. Coaches talk about it. What do they tell you guys day in and day out in practice on that O-line? What's the O-line coaches tell you? What do they say? Look, this is the focus here.
Try our best.
Just compete.
Yeah.
Win it in the trenches. Establish. It's almost like in basketball too. You want to establish your presence first. You want to hit them first, right?
Yes, sir.
All right. Listen, you still got fans on the field. Unbelievable fan support here at Belfry. Always is. Is it how many years you've been doing this for this Belfry Pirate team?
This will make my second year.
So you got a state championship already.
Yes,
so
sir.
you know you got a little taste, a lot of taste actually. You know what it means to win the whole deal.
Yes, sir.
In your mind, what is there any adjustments this team needs to make moving forward?
Push everybody in practice.
Another week of practice. What does practice look like for you guys? What's the routine usually? You get Sunday off, or is it film day, or what goes on?
Sundays off.
Yeah.
And usually we practice all the weekdays.
Right. So you go right back at it Monday.
Yes, sir.
Do you have any film study or scout going on that week?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So Saturday's a big game.
Yes,
Hazard got you by what, Darryl? What was it? By one. So it could go either way. So it's going to come down to the little things.
Sir.
And tonight you guys did the little things. Good luck next week. I know Darryl McCoy is going to have some red on somewhere. Great job tonight. See who we got here. Who we got? What's your name?
Jeremy Slate.
Yes, sir. Listen, I keep saying it, and the guy said it ain't being. Listen, we're not getting those running backs ain't getting it done without us opening it up for them. Talk a little bit about you guys' job you guys done.
Well, first off, the running backs and fullbacks can't do nothing without us blocking.
Right.
I
like
get
it.
that out first.
I love it. I love it, bro. Yes, sir. You're exactly right. Darryl McCoy has said that time and time again to me. Coaching staff, do you take pride in being kind of you guys don't get the credit. You guys don't get the spotlight. But do you know behind the scenes that real football gurus and the fans and the guys that play the sport, that they understand that O-line is the difference maker on offense, that okay, the guys know in the locker room. That's what matters. Is that kind of the environment at Belfry? They know, listen, they better be buying you guys lunch because they know that you guys work your tail off.
Yeah, they know that we're the ones that help them the most.
Right.
And us doing our jobs is what leads us to victories.
It makes it easier for them. And let me just say that. Listen, I'm bragging on these guys, right, Darryl McCoy. Those running backs, those special guys, yes, sir, unbelievable. Exactly right. So they get it done in a big time way. But tonight, that I wanted to give these guys their due and their props and say, look, they deserve it. What do you got to do next week to get a W against a really good Hazard team?
Don't get offsides.
Yeah. Minimize penalties.
Do good in blockings. And do not get a lot of penalties.
There you go. That's a recipe for success. Well, good. Listen, good job. Celebrate with your family and friends, and we'll see you next week, brother. Good job. Who we got here?
Chase Evans.
Yes, sir, Mr. Evans. Listen, it looks like you've been in the coal mines as well, brother. You've been absolutely working your hind end off. Talk about the effort you put in the weight room, on the football field, day in and day out, to be one of the very best the state has to offer.
At the beginning of the year, I had a really rough start. I had a lot of holding calls because
because I've not played since 4th grade, and I'm actually starting. So I've come a long way this year, and I want to put that all to Irv and Boger and all them.
That's big time. Leaps and bounds you put the work in.
Coach Irv Dotson is the legendary Belfry lineman that played for Marshall.
Oh, wow. Okay, so a lot of history there.
Yeah.
So you've just put the work in and grinded and not played since 4th grade, so it took some time to get the technique back down and understand, just be a little bit more patient and not get those holding calls, right?
Yeah.
Talk a little bit about now, I haven't done this. You'll be the first person that I've asked this to. Talk about the job your quarterback and running backs did tonight.
Gabe done a really good job. We had no fumbles, I don't believe. Gabe's come a long way. He works with his team. He tries to lift everybody up and keep everybody from fighting and keeping everybody together. Our running backs are doing a really good job running the ball, and I want to shout out Jameson.
Yeah.
If it wasn't for Jameson, I don't know what we'd do.
Right. You're exactly right. Big-time effort. Talk about the fans real quick in the job that they do.
Our fans are amazing. Our fans always lift us up and shout for us whenever we need it.
Absolutely.
Jameson hurt.
Is Jameson okay?
Yeah, Jameson's fine. He just hurt his knee a little bit, but he's good. He's back in.
That's great to know. Health-wise, where do you guys think you are heading into next week, or as a team, as a whole? 50%, 80%, 100%? Where are you guys at?
We're probably about 95%.
Oh.
We're a lot better than we was last week.
Oh, that's exciting for the fans, because Darryl was telling me you guys have been banged up a little bit.
Yeah, we have. We've had a rough season with a lot of people.
Right. Well, listen, good luck next week. I know we kept you a little bit, but I wanted to make sure that you guys got to get up here and listen, have a little bit of spotlight on you guys tonight.
Well,
great job.
I guess Magoffin shouldn't be talking all that smack.
Oh, man, there we go. I like it, bro. Hey, listen, Magoffin County, what a job they had done this year, Darryl McCoy. Unbelievable effort, and just came up a little short. Last but not least, who we got?
Ryder Hall.
Ryder Hall. I know Darryl McCoy just said that. Ryder Hall, brother. Listen, talk about it. Let's just sum it all up today. You've had a great year. Belfry Pirates marching for a 4th straight state title. Sum up this year and this team. What does this team embody? If you had a couple of words, what describes the Belfry Pirates 2023 football team?
Well, at like the beginning of the year, we was getting a lot of injuries and we wasn't playing very well. But then now we're marching up in the league.
Right. Well, listen, you're getting healthy, and when you get healthy, now all of a sudden, yeah, some of those positions maybe not become vulnerable. You're full strength. Talk about your progression as a football player. What is this? Where are you at now? How many state titles do you have?
0. This is my first year playing BMS.
That's the first one, Darryl McCoy. Okay, so where was you at?
When?
Oh, you've been here at Belfry the whole time?
Yeah, I was at the Belfry Elementary.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
You just a 6th grader?
No, I'm a 7th grader.
7th grader, okay. Yeah, 7th grader. Okay. And you making big-time plays on a big-time stage, doing big-time things. I like it. Talk a little bit about your progression as a football player and how you've gotten better personally.
Well, at the beginning of the year, I wasn't even starting on anything. So
wow.
Like, not even JV. And then one JV game, I ran 80 yards on a 50 play, and then I got to starting on here.
What does the coaches tell you have to do to be an impact player?
You got to have, like, the right mind state and stuff.
Be mentally tough, mentally focused.
Yeah.
What are you benching in the weight room?
I'm running at 125.
That's pretty good. That's pretty dang good, right, Darryl McCoy? Yep. He'll be at 200, no doubt, by this time next year. Next week, big-time matchup, the rematch with Hazard. What are you guys going to have to do to get that W?
We're going to have to really step up, like, in the backfield stuff.
Right.
But our O-line is doing great, and our backfield is doing great, too, so I think we're going to get the W.
Great teamwork, great chemistry with this football team. You saw it all night long. Whether it's the O-line, defensively shutting people down, running backs getting it done, just an overall team effort. Is there anything you'd like to say to the fans in the community of Belfry?
Thank you for cheering for all of us, and they really help us whenever we're down, and we really need, like, to stop it.
Right.
And we really need the touchdown, or we need to get a play on defense. They really help us.
They absolutely do. Belfry fans did a great job tonight. Well, listen, what a night. You advanced. Listen, Belfry advances on to what is it, Darryl? Is it the semifinals? Is it the quarterfinals of the quarterfinals? And it's a huge matchup, revenge game for you guys, obviously. So good luck next week. And maybe Darryl McCoy, D&D Sports will be in the building. Great job tonight.
Thank you, guys.
Yes, sir.
Thank you, Ryder. Coach.
Good job.
As we look over here, Coach, we see somebody lift their lid over here, Coach.
They did, indeed.
Yes, they did. So, that's what it's all about right there, the old school and crossbone, as you see it sitting there, Coach. But, just a great game by these O-linemen. And, listen, you want to know what kind of team effort you get here at Belfry? Look over here on the bleachers right now, Coach. You see these players helping Coach Boger. They're all picking the trash up after a hard-fought game. That's a team.
That's exactly what I was going to say. That's the first thing I noticed. I was going to say, Darryl, you've got the team here picking up the trash. Unbelievable.
Look at the head coach.
Yeah.
The head coach is there picking up trash.
That says a lot about them, right? Character, humble.
That's it.
And don't care to wear many different hats. And that's what you got to do to be a championship team.
Well, the coach absolutely not. And this trip to Pond Creek, I hope you've enjoyed it. These people over here, they love their football.
They love it.
They love the Belfry Pirates. It's faith family football.
Absolutely. And Darryl McCoy, what a night. And I enjoyed it, right?
Yeah, right here, Coach.
Belfry's finest. He's.
Let's
you
see
better
if we
believe
can
it.
get this in here, Coach.
Let's see if we can get in there.
This is what it's all about, guys. Right here, as you can get a good close look right there. Belfry's finest, Coach.
Absolutely flexing those biceps.
Yeah. Listen, I know. All jokes aside, listen. My passion for all mountain sport fans, and
don't jump off and go crazy, ladies and gentlemen.
I love. Listen, I bleed Belfry red.
Yeah.
And there's no hiding that. If you're from Pond Creek, you bleed Belfry football. But at the end of the day, these Magoffin County Hornets, man, they have no reason to hang their heads. No. Them young man, Colton Reisner, Aiden Montgomery, you talking about Blake Wireman, the Peck kid. From top to bottom, that Magoffin County roster is a loaded roster, Coach. And, whenever you take and you take a look at this group. This is one of them special classes that you wait a lifetime. It's a once-in-a-decade class. And, Magoffin County, I hate that they had to lose because they're so fun to watch. They've probably been, my favorite middle school football team I've watched this year just because they was such a big play team, and you've seen it tonight. They had a couple of really big plays. But the key to the game was Belfry limited them big plays,
Yeah, absolutely. And to piggyback off what Darryl said, though Darryl bleeds that Belfry red, I can assure you nobody loves the entire Eastern Kentucky sports community more than this guy. So he's cheering for everybody. Great job by Magoffin County tonight. They continued to compete. They turned it around after that very tough first quarter and just kept competing to where this became an absolute ball game going into the fourth quarter, and just very tough to see one of their teammates go down, and hopefully that young man will be okay. Our prayers are going to stay with him, but oh my, it's going to be it's going to be a big-time game, Darryl McCoy, next Saturday at Johnson Central. Belfry Hazard.
Absolutely, Coach. That Belfry Hazard ball game. Saturday at Johnson Central, Belfry moves on to face the Hazard team. Hazard undefeated on the year, Coach. Belfry only beat them by 1, and it was because of a penalty.
Well,
Hazard only beat Belfry by 1. And if it wasn't for a penalty, they may have scored on that 2-point conversion attempt and gave Hazard their first loss. So, right now, though, Hazard has all the momentum because they are playing lights-out football right now. And Belfry will have to come in and play their A game if they want to beat Coach Fletcher's Bulldogs, because this Hazard team, I don't know that I've seen a team in Eastern Kentucky, Southern West Virginia that is as good as that team. Logan, Chapmanville, maybe, but, they're definitely one of the top 3-4 teams I've seen all year in the state.
It's going to be a happening, and it's serious business. The entire coaching staff was in the stadium tonight to scout to do their due diligence, to do the work they need to do to prepare their Hazard Bulldogs for a big-time matchup. It's going to be a happening, Darryl McCoy. Guess what? It's about time for us to hit that winding road.
Coach, how about that? You see the fans dancing out, and listen, 6, 7 people, but when you come through Pond Creek on US 119, you hear "All I Do Is Win."
Absolutely.
But guys, we want to thank you guys for tuning in. No jokes about it. Angie Tackett, we appreciate that, and we can't do this without our sponsors and you fans at home. So we really do appreciate each and every one of you guys tuning in, and we hope you support these kids, no matter whether you're a Hornet fan or a Pirate fan, a Bulldog fan. Get out Saturday, support these kids, and because this time of year, Coach, when each team moves on, everybody becomes a fan of them. So guys, for Kevin Keathley, Darryl McCoy, you watched another production on the Mountain's #1 leader for sporting news, the D&D Sports Network. So long and good night.